Hello, how are we doing, everyone? We are back with that follow goal is in the wrong spot. I have just realized we are back with session 15. Woo! Let me move that real quick. Get that out of the way. There we go. Right. Let's go say hi to the others.
Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, obviously.
Hey guys, I'm live now.
Hi, live.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
Welcome to the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Oh, fun.
Kitty,
Hi,
give us some
kitties.
meow.
Okay.
No.
I'm still having
No.
problems, but we're here.
Meow.
Sparks, can you grab a drink of water?
I do have water and I've had my inhaler.
Okay.
Just gotta wait for my body to play catch up.
Okay, so when we left off,
Yep.
Vitality's ass was in fact on snooze mode.
Honk shoe.
Yes, it was. Indeed.
Me.
To recap the between sessions RP that is canon,
Mhm.
Kami
Snore.
has since taken Vi somewhere. But where is everyone? Sound off. Starting with Grain.
I don't fucking know.
Where are you? Are you in the meeting hall? Are you in the dinghy? Are you doing your job?
What fucking job do you think I have? I have like 20 of them. What job?
Exactly. I don't know. You tell me. This is your fucking character.
Where is Grain?
Yes, Grain, where are you?
Can you
Brain.
come back to
Grain.
me so that I think?
Okay, Kami, where are you?
Save mine for last, because it's lore
Okay.
important.
Okay.
Oh no.
Kola, where are you?
In the meeting hall, just writing in my notebook. Well, not planning. Jen is in the meeting hall because she has nowhere else to go.
Yep. Lazia, where are you?
Also in the meeting hall, just because I am also not too sure where to go from here.
Kitty, where are you?
Heading back to the meeting hall / just arriving back there from looking after her cat.
Sean, where are you?
Hanging out with my kids.
But where?
Fine.
But where
At
are you,
home.
and where are your children?
At home.
At
Where?
home.
Yeah, no. Where are your kids?
Yeah, where are your
Your kids
children,
were
Sean?
gone,
They are at home with me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
but they went missing.
What do you mean they
Did you
went
find them?
missing?
Remember?
Last
Last week.
session.
Last
Last
session you were
session.
told that your children were not home.
Last session.
Yes.
Your
with
kids
a
are gone.
Are they
perfectly
home?
fine note. Yes, they're home.
Are you sure it's your children?
Yes.
That is
Can you
Are
roll
you
a
sure
perception
it's
check,
not
please?
two?
Thing.
Are you sure it's
Are you
not
sure
like...
it's not two? Are you sure it's not two chickens and a snail, and it's actually your children?
Are you sure that your
I was gonna
kids?
say it's
What are
two
you getting at?
It's two potato sacks.
Can you please roll
So
a
just-
perception check
Yeah.
for me?
I heard you roll then. I'm just like, oh no.
I didn't say oh no.
No, Clem. I heard Clem roll.
Oh. I got an 18.
Okay. Noted. I'll write that down. Squiddy, where are you?
I have
What
just.
you been up to?
I was just taking my amazing pet squid for a walk and seeing what new abilities and communication my squid has. I was just leaving my apartment after dropping him off, heading back to the
Okay.
meeting hall with everyone else's.
What abilities does
Okay.
your squid have?
Well, last session,
You're not. You're. Okay, never mind.
I was going to say that it had like communication, so I was learning the new communication languages and skills that the squid has.
Because it's now a glow squid and can talk.
That's a very
Yeah.
talented squid.
Okay.
Gets it from
Vitality
me.
is Vitality. Are you still asleep?
Yes.
Cool. Grain, where in the fucketh are you?
Okay. At the dinghy, I guess.
Okay. Kami, where are you?
Cannibalizing.
In my home. Actually,
I'm sorry,
there's
what?
no, not yet.
That
Oh,
Not
God.
yet.
chicken sounded creepy.
I'm in my one of my houses.
So you are technically home.
One of my houses. I'm in one of the apartments that I have, taking care of Vi.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta go find me. Hide and seek.
Nah,
Do
I
I
got a
notice?
wife to find.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Where the fuck am I?
Do I notice a piece of paper that Kami left on the table, or remember that getting said in
You do notice it, yeah?
Can I roll to just try and find where they are?
No. Can't be that easy. I don't trust your dice, nuh-uh.
Wow.
You've been
Damn.
banned from
keep that on
rolling.
it. I need to go back
I've
and
been
check.
banned from rolling.
I did
Not
put
yet.
the image in the VC chat. Just so it's easy to find.
Okay, but like, I am also friends canonically with Vi and kind of vaguely Kami, not really sure.
You're like business partners.
Co-workers.
Yeah, co-worker.
I know Kami. I'm more
Several
friends with
business
Kami than the
partners.
party, I think is probably the best way to describe that.
Kami,
For those
on a
of you
good
who are in
day.
the meeting hall, out of nowhere, you notice a card poof into existence with glitter and float down to the table.
Well, that's not
What is
suspicious at
this?
all.
What is that? What is it?
It's a card that has an intricate purple and gold border and a shifting bluish greenish galaxy on the main of the card. In the center is almost a rose window, and it has a symbol on it. Under this, there is the text Winds of Isolation. And in the
Card
very
is in
bottom
lore
right
and
corner,
headcanons.
in the very bottom right corner, it says 1 of 40.
No. What's the symbol? Do we recognize it?
I
Do
don't
you?
recognize it, but it looks cool.
It does.
Can you make an educated guess on what it is?
Not unless it's. Have you put it somewhere?
It's in lore and
in lore and
headcanons.
Thank you, because I could not see it. Okay. Oh, okay. Nope, I was looking at the wrong thing. Still oh though. Oh my god.
Anyone recognize it?
I'm not there.
Swirly bits based off the name, the swirly bits kind of look like they could be like
Oh, that one.
stylized wind.
Do any of you
Yeah.
have good Arcana stats?
I can't. What?
No comment.
Let me
Arcana?
check that. I
Arcana.
got +3.
Magic.
Same. +3 as
Plus
well.
2.
I don't even know what my Arcana stat is, but also I'm not there, so I don't
Mine
really
is
think it
That's
matters.
that's
0.
shitty.
Okay, well, I heard someone say they had +3.
uh,
Would you like to investigate it?
Oh, yes,
I got a
please.
+2.
Sure. There's a couple of us who have +3, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
It was
you on a
-2.
on a closer examining of the card, you notice that the symbol of wind is most likely a symbol of the god of air.
Look like it.
The symbol glows a bright cyan blue.
Okay. So guys, are we on good terms with the God of Air?
I don't think we know them, do we? Caller, are they in your book?
See, that is a great question. Out of character, I no longer have access to the book.
They are in your book. That is Kalius Zenith, god of air and light. You have
Do not
interacted
shorten their
with them.
name.
Do
They
not
will murder.
shorten their
That
name,
one.
or they will be pissy.
Yeah, that's Kalius Zenith, the god of air and light.
Okay. Oh, do we?
Don't
Should we
shorten
be
their name
worried
if you
about
say it, by the
potentially
way.
dying? Okay.
Well, we haven't met them, so I guess it depends on what they've heard about us, considering it seems like a lot of gods have heard about us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Not
Do
sure
you
what their
pick-
thoughts on us are.
Do you pick the card up and keep it with you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
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 I said the wrong
Pineapple.
person when I messaged you.
Okay, well. Do you want to vibe check the card?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, let's
We
vibe
should
check
vibe check it.
Okay.
Why do
Would
you
like
sound
to
so
check it in any
paranoid,
way I
Kitty?
possibly can.
I am
Hit scene
paranoid.
check to notice if I see any
So-
little bits on it that's different. Vibe check it.
So you notice you're holding the card in your hand. You're holding it so it's catching the light. It seems like it's a manufactured set, part of a set.
Oh, that would explain the one
Oh,
out of 40.
Okay, so
Are there
there's
40 wins or
collectibles.
something? Trading cards?
That's what I
40
was thinking.
gods?
Trading cards?
Oh god, you're so close to it. No.
The birds.
3 different items that work together.
Guys, it's not TCG cards.
It's not TCG cards and it's not Pokemon. I promise. I don't want to
Okay,
be.
I thought it
I
was
don't want
Pokemon.
Kitty to be sued by Nintendo. It's not Pokemon. Think a little bit more laterally. What do you
Location
know of
cards?
in the real world that has a set of cards that are associated with the, you know,
Tarot card?
Baseball cards?
yes, my favorite baseball player, Kalius Zenith.
To be fair, that,
And
that
you know,
could sound
I
like a baseball player.
would
Poker
Yeah,
cards?
true.
anticipate a game.
Like a pack of cards?
Are there,
You were
is it
quite
like a
you
business
did get
or a calling
you
card?
did get what it is based on.
And the answer was not baseball cards.
Tarot
The answer
card?
is not based.
So close.
So
Damn.
yeah, you can draw a comparison between these cards and tarot cards. This is not tarot. I would like to make that very abundantly clear. This is fully fantasy and fictional. However, it is a card of the gods. It is related to the element of air or wind,
Ooh,
and it
okay.
says winds of isolation. So, moving on,
Oh,
vitality.
Mm-hmm.
You are currently asleep.
God, I've been waiting for this all fucking day.
So you open your eyes,
Mm-hmm.
not on the normal plane of existence. You're in a dream plane. So you open your eyes and you look around. As you're looking around, you spot that you're on a quite relatively high mountain. There are ice, like jagged peaks of ice around you. There's a ice river. There is no noise. You cannot hear anything or anyone. You cannot see anything or anyone as it's a blizzard. But you know you're on a cliff, and you know you're pretty high up. As you're looking around, you look up to your right so you're in a valley in between two like slightly different heights of mountain. The one to your left is a bit shorter, and you can definitely see the top of it, and there's nothing up there other than spiky ice. The one on your right, on the other hand, is taller, has the river coming down it, and you can see a small log cabin. It has what looks like a chimney, and there is what looks like smoke coming out the top of it. As you're turning, you can see purple eyes everywhere. They blink into reality, look at you for a few seconds, and then blink out of reality. And they're just constantly moving. What do you do next?
Ugh, that's a lot of eyes. I think because it's a blizzard, And Vi would try and walk towards the log cabin, as it's a blizzard.
Yeah.
And she would want to get out of it.
So as Vi is climbing this mountain, every step starts to feel like it's just slightly further and further apart, and she's stretching slightly more and more, like the mountain's growing taller as she's climbing it. She does struggle her way up and makes it to the cabin.
As she gets to the cabin, she'd want to have a look around first.
Yep. So she walks around the outside of the cabin. It's a log cabin with wood that looks to be well saturated because of the snow producing, liquid and all that bullshit science, yada yada yada. The chimney is made out of small stones and they're cemented together. But the chimney's quite quite stupidly tall compared to the size of the cottage. And there is definitely smoke coming out of it despite the blizzard. There's a couple of berry bushes and a small courtyard with a couple chairs around a somehow unharmed campfire. But other than that, there is no sign of anyone or anything. It is still a blizzard and freezing cold.
Is the campfire on?
The outside campfire is on. It is burning away. There is no obvious source of fuel. It's roaring.
Okay. I know that she's at the cabin, but I think she'd want to have a look at that first.
So, can you roll investigation,
Yeah.
please?
I can indeed. 11.
Okay, so Vi goes over to the campfire and notices that this fire isn't producing any heat. It's just flickering flames. Again, there is nothing to fuel this fire. There is no coal anywhere, no sticks anywhere, unless you count the giant sticks that have been used to make the log cabin.
She's gonna do something really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna try and touch it.
Don't do that.
Okay, as Vi reaches forward to
Oh, no,
touch
yeah,
it,
totally do
she
it.
pushes her hand through a purple eye.
Oh fuck!
Was it squishy?
As she does that, she is zapped with some unknown, unseeable force of electricity.
Oh, so she's electrocuted?
Just zapped. Lightly. Like an electric shock.
No serious
Also,
harm?
when she does touch the flames, they're just chilling. They're just burning. There's no heat, nothing.
Okay.
Just flames.
Then she'll probably just go back to the cabin then, since she doesn't want to get zapped again, ideally.
Okay, she makes her way to the door of the cabin. And she puts her hand on the door handle. She turns it, and instead of the door swinging outwards, or inwards, like a normal door, it instead falls at a 90-degree angle down, and she falls with it.
It sounds like a dream world.
She lands in what can only be described as a place where all she can see is black. It is dark. There are no stars. There is nothing that proves any form of life. This is the void, or what she assumes it would look like.
And so she can't see anything.
It is dark. All she can see is the dark.
Vi is going to attempt to cast. Oh, character sheet, please stop being silly. It's opened all of the individual things about it, and I just want to see the spell.
Yep.
She's gonna try and cast light.
Okay. She manages to produce a very, very small, tiny, like matchstick size flame of light.
She's going to hold it up to try and have a look around the room to see
All
where
it
she's just
does,
fallen.
all it does is illuminate something very, very distantly above and the edges of something that looks to her like it's unfinished. Like not quite rendered in, like it's there but it's not real, but it's there. You know, shitty video game graphics type shit.
She's saying 2 pixels per frame right now, guys.
It's
Oh,
like
no.
90s graphics, like the rough, not polished,
Oh.
lots of triangles bullshit.
Is there anything else in the area, or is it just that?
Does she turn around?
Yes.
She turns around, and behind her, a very large eye blinks open.
Oh.
This
Um,
eye, unlike the others, isn't purple. It's colorless. It's white, if you can call it that. It looks every color and no color simultaneously. No matter where she turns, the pupil follows her. No matter where she looks, it now appears in front of her.
She's gonna raise the light towards it.
It blinks inconsequentially, like it's not even seeing the light. But the eye is definitely seeing her. Hey, Kami, you're with Vitality in the correct plane of existence, correct?
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
Sitting by the bed next to her because she's on the bed.
Are you? Cool, noted.
So
what do you do next?
It's in front of her. So if she steps back, is it still like directly in front of her?
Yep, it makes no matter. The distance doesn't change. It's just there.
What if she walks towards it?
It stays the same level of distance away.
She's gonna try and touch it.
It remains just out of arm's reach.
Okay. Damn, horrible day to be short with short arms. She is going to, assuming it's a dream job, she's just gonna have her hat. She's gonna go ahead and edit it.
Her hat goes through it.
She goes and takes up her hat.
Distantly, as she's turning around, she can hear what sounds like carnival music. But just like the plinking notes of an out of tune music box. The eye remains everywhere and nowhere. She remains in the void.
She's gonna
It
walk
starts
towards.
it starts to feel colder.
She's gonna try and walk towards that building because she's thinking, okay, it's getting cold. Surely shelter.
There is now no building.
It's just gone.
Everything remains the same distance, no matter how far she walks or what direction she turns.
She's gonna try and run towards what was there.
She gets a tiny, tiny, tiny bit closer to what's at the edges of this space and notices that it looks like the inside of something. Like, it's not a discernible building, but there's certainly walls and they look more organic than built. She also notices that on one wall is what can only be described as a sign.
Can I? She's gonna have a look at the sign.
The sign is written in the same white as this omnipotent random floating eye thing. And it just says, not yet, in common. And then it has a little like smiley face with the 2 dots and then the 3.
Not yet. What do you mean, not yet?
Suddenly, she's falling through what she believes is the void. In the real world, she's beginning to wake up.
As she's feeling herself falling, she's gonna have one of those jolt ups, like when you are falling in your sleep and she jolts up.
Mm-hmm. Vi is now
and
awake and on the correct plane of existence.
Vi is incredibly out of breath and very visibly sweating.
I see her like jolt up, and I go immediately to like go by her side, and I would like everyone to know throughout this whole campaign, Kami's eyes have been tiny little slits. This is the first time that they're bigger, like a cat.
Oh
Cat's
my god,
eyes go bigger.
another
Aw.
cat.
He's not a cat though. He's not a cat. He's not a cat.
Kami the cat. Oh my gosh.
Cat allegations.
We've been accusing the wrong person of being a cat.
Oh my
What's
god.
it not been accusing Kitty? Not Kitty. Squiddy. Squiddy's literally a cat boy.
Literally.
Yeah, but one of the people is literally a cat.
But his eyes are like
Okay, so
big.
his eyes are big.
Eyes are big, and he goes over and is like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Vi is gonna explain what happened, but she's going to say, I don't dream. I don't understand. I don't dream.
Cool.
Elves don't sleep. We trance. We don't dream. Where am I? What is going on? Do you know what that was?
I didn't see anything. You're in my apartment, one of the nicer ones. I don't live here very often.
Us.
Looks a bit nicely decorated for you.
Yeah, I stole it.
Ah, that makes sense.
The previous owner just mysteriously disappeared. They were a witch, which explains the witchy stuff.
Vi sits up and she does the quotation marks. Stolen. Disappeared. I get it.
Yeah. You get me.
Okay. Those of you not in the meeting hall, do you make your way there?
I have arrived in the meeting hall now.
I guess so.
Before Vi leaves, she's quite a bit shooken up about having a nightmare, because that's not something that she would normally do, or have, or experience. She looks up and she asks Kami, because she's quite visibly shaken up. She's a little bit emotionally fucked up from the past couple of days. That's been a lot for her. And she goes, are you any good with kitchen scissors?
Yeah.
Do you want
Maybe.
to cut my hair?
Sure.
And so Vi gets a haircut to deal with her emotional trauma.
Trauma haircut.
Love that.
Woo.
What's the new hairstyle?
Keep talking while I grab it off my phone.
So after Kami gives Vi a haircut and thus gains another profession as a barber, the pair of them also begin to meander their way over to the meeting hall.
Yo.
Soon enough, everyone is present
Short.
in the meeting hall.
Magic.
I'd like to compliment Vi on the haircut. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Where is
Thanks,
the
Tea.
haircut?
Vaya, okay.
Oh,
What
Did
are
you
you
say
doing?
where is the haircut?
Where is the
It's in
haircut?
the arc. It's in the arc too.
Thank you.
Oh, you mean with the
Fatality, you
picture?
okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is pretty.
It is very pretty here.
Vi looks at the party and she goes, "Yeah, I mean, I guess so. As much as one can be when." She looks at Cola and she looks at Halazia and she goes, "You guys don't dream, right?"
I mean, I've had my fair share. Why do you ask?
Sleep.
I don't usually dream because elves trance. I don't usually dream when I trance. I just had what I think was a nightmare.
Oh,
That
okay.
sounds good.
Weird.
And I don't think that that's normal. She doesn't tell the party what happened to what it was though.
On the table in the meeting hall is this week's copy of the LOA Times, by the way.
Cool.
Vi picks it up and reading while you guys talk.
So we should probably figure out where we're going today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we really should get started on our little quest because, based off the paper, that's not a good choice. Not a good choice to postpone it any longer.
No, I agree.
Yeah, we had talked about how we should probably start looking around.
Mhm. Do we want to
What's
go?
the green text say?
What? One of the green ticks?
Yeah, the green text in this newspaper. What does it say?
Ah, that says look for the sword in the sky and enter through. We await you.
I thought it said we await it. Does it say we await
No,
you?
it says we await you.
Oh.
Yeah.
You, out of nowhere, you hear a very loud meep, and this little fluffy bird appears with 4 letters, and it lands directly in front of Caller and is glaring at Caller. This bird is black fluffy, but with blue sparkles.
Oh, is it a void dove?
It meeps at you in agreement.
Thank you.
Void dove.
Do you know which one it is, Caller?
I don't recall whose void dove was who. Cordelia was better at understanding the different void doves than I was.
I see.
If I had to take a guess, it was Daniel's, but I'm not sure. Sorry.
Vi tries
The
to
void
pet the
dove
bird.
looks. The bird lets Vi pat it, but it meeps disappointingly at Caller.
Oh, it is not Daniel's.
It nods in agreement.
Do the meeps sound like a very angry frog?
No, it's just like meep.
How specific.
In various pitches,
Oh.
it's just meep, 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 meep.
What a funky little bird.
Love this bird.
Is there any? I'm gonna talk to the bird and go like, "Hey, can you give us a hint on whose dove you are?"
It points at one of the letters that it delivered.
Who's that letter
Okay,
from, Caller?
Yeah.
Is it? Are you Iris's void dove?
It shakes its head.
Roads.
It shakes its head empathetically and meeps at you in annoyance.
Goddess of Death.
I think it's yours.
It shakes its head again. To both
Is
of
it
those.
Logan's?
It nods.
Whose is
And then
it?
it poofs out.
The last possible guess I could have done.
Oh, bye, little bird.
Didn't you already ask if it was Logan's and it said no?
No, that I had not
Daniel's.
asked if it was Logan.
Oh, Daniel. For some reason, my brain was
Shade
like,
of
yes,
blue.
you said Logan, clearly.
When it's described as just blue, it is it is Logan's one. When it's described as sea blue, it's Daniel's.
I see.
Okay.
I'm pretty obvious with that one, I think. But yeah, the void dove has poofed off, leaving its letters.
Yeah, there it goes.
Congrats, Godmail. Got an upgrade.
God,
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's so cute. That's very cute.
Do we want to do it how we normally do?
Yeah.
Okay,
You want to
so
read out what you asked them, and I'll read out the replies?
Yep. So I asked Road, dear Road, yes, the timeline has destabilized. We have heard it's because of someone important to the timeline has been erased from the world, and we failed to protect him. I haven't seen any mysterious weird energy around. However, there has definitely been something up around us. There was also a newsletter from the LOA that mentioned the weird purple energy as well. People seemed on edge the whole day, constantly feeling like they are not safe / being watched. What do you mean by the first time Severy was defeated? May you tell me some more? And then to Iris was, Dear Iris, you said we failed to protect Toby. How would we have been able to? I assume simple healing potions would not have worked. So what could we have actually done to help or to stop Lord Regent from using the crown? Also, is it likely he would try stop us from bringing Toby back with us instead of him? Could he prevent our choice? And then there's to Logan. Dear Logan, are you still able to respond to these letters? I heard right now you are stuck within your island in the valley. If I could even give a little bit of company, I'll do my best to. Then to Lilith and Aurora from Desdemona. I'd love to know how you guys are doing, and if you're holding up okay with the timeline changes.
So, Road says this. Dear caller, I wouldn't say an Enderian human science experiment is that important in the grand scheme of life, honestly, but I see how such an event could have fractured the time stream. The LOA, I am unfamiliar. As for Seafree, you'd better ask Astra for the full story. After all, she defeated her and imprisoned her before foolish mortals let her out once more. And then Iris, dear caller, the easiest way this could have been avoided was to spend more energy on getting to know Toby before he was cursed with Wither the first time. And you never know with split timelines. It may even be that when the components are gathered, a third option is presented. Be wary and vigilant, but be united. And then from Logan, dear caller, I don't trust corresponding with you. Hesitate to contact me again by traceable means.
Makes sense.
Hey, person who writes Aurora, do you want to read this reply out?
I can.
Yay.
Okay.
Go on.
Wow. Okay, I'm reading it. I had to tap onto Godmail. Okay.
No, shocker.
There is fucking hell, I can't speak. Desdemona.
Yep.
We've been doing well, or as well as you can be when the timeline is fucked. At least this timeline screw up doesn't mean we have to rewrite our play for the 5th time. How's becoming human gone for you so far? Hope it isn't too much of an adjustment. See, you've joined up with those adventurers. Maybe if you come to visit, you could drag them with you. After all, at least one of them must appreciate the arts. And that caller one kept asking us about our play. Anyway, I should probably keep this short so the big wow in the sky doesn't catch wind of this. Hope you're doing well. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Heart, Aurora.
Just while this is being read out, then it's like just jumping up and down in the corner just with excitement.
Aww.
Yay!
That's really sweet.
Feel free to discuss the letters.
So, is that like your parents or something?
Yes, it is actually.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
How
what?
did a horse turned human get gods for parents?
Long
don't know.
story. Very,
How
very
Sounds
did
long.
like
it
a
look?
human. That sounds like a human/cat skill issue.
Does.
I am not a cat.
Roll.
Meow.
You are a cat.
You
Six.
literally meow.
I
Like,
do
meow.
not
So
meow.
I don't know. How
You
did a
just
fish
What did
become
you roll for your
become-
cat roll?
How did a
Six.
fish become queen? Things just happen.
I counted. I
not a
counted
sing-
that, and I
not a
rolled a
single-
19.
Not a single person in this room believes you when you say you are not a cat.
You know, I really want to give you better dice, but I'm not going to, just so you keep
Please
rolling
give me
low
better
on
dice.
cat rolls.
I'm suffering.
Do you want me to repeat what I said?
Yes, please.
Skill issue.
I said, I don't know. How did a fish become queen? Things just kind of happen here.
Yeah, you have a point.
So you notice that on the table in the meeting hall, there seems to be more stuff than usual. There's a couple blank bits of paper and some quills and some ink pots, but there's also a bit of what looks like old paper that seems to have a key to something on it.
Ooh.
I wonder what this key is for.
Does anyone recognize?
Oh yeah. Does the paper say anything?
That's
No,
a
there's just
lot
blank
of
bits.
words.
There's just blank bits of paper, and then this key to some alphabet of some sort. It's in Lauren Headkin.
Oh.
Okay, so that's going to be useful later.
But if we look up in Born Headcanons,
I write that down.
looks
in
helpful.
a book.
That's
Yeah, I've
definitely
also
gonna
got a
be
book,
useful
so
later.
I'm. Oh wait, no, my book's got yoinked. Damn it.
I still have a book.
Don't have a book.
Kitty, in front of you, a purple book with the words "If you lose this one, I'm not finding you another one" appears out of nowhere. The book
I
is
still
white.
have a book.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna also write down the code then. That seems helpful to have.
Yeah, that definitely looks like it'll be very useful at some point down the line.
Yeah.
She doesn't really know what she's gonna do with it, but she's kind of like, "Ooh, I'm gonna do code crackers."
Sean, if you hover your magnifying glass over this, you can prove that the translation for each letter is what it says it is.
Alright.
That is great.
Yo, good to know the thing works.
Yes,
Yeah, it
indeed.
is.
I mean,
That
it works
is-
for the paper that we just had to read before. This week's paper, I mean. Sorry, blood. Brain.
Okay, it
Yeah.
repeats the same thing twice.
It
This
is
is-
the same thing on the entirety of that page.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It is just that. That is all it says.
Vi doesn't bother
Sign
have to
translating any other
decode that.
things.
Sign it, sign it, sign it, sign it, sign it, sign it.
That
I
sounds
think
a
you
bit
guys should sign it.
suspicious.
Ooh.
I don't know what
Sounds a
it
bit
is.
sus.
Nah.
Wait, what
Now,
says
don't know
do
sign
what
it?
it
put the other
is.
thing that is supposed to be on the stack of paper.
What says
After
sign
being
it?
told what it says,
There's a thing in Lauren Headcanons in that code.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I grab one of the bits of paper from Lauren? Just not really sign it, just like draw a picture on it.
Yeah, no, those eyes make it look like
you-
it belongs to F.
Do you grab a bit of paper and just write the word "it" on it in cursive, Grain?
Yes.
Why?
So,
Oh.
as you guys are flipping through these bits of paper, most of them are blank, but there's one that has text in a really unusual shade of blue that looks
Is
to
it the
be
one I
an
picked up
actual
and signed
statement.
it on?
No, you did that on a blank bit
Ooh.
of paper.
Okay, who's gonna translate this?
I'm gonna try.
I can.
Or are you going to keep looking through the bits of paper?
Someone keep looking through the
Can
paper.
we somehow do both at once?
Yeah,
If
there's,
you look through
there's
the bits of
multiple of
paper, you
us.
might find the permanent key, is all I shall say.
I think I've widely mistranslated the first one, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
First
keep
one.
looking
Yeah.
through paper.
The first one was the sign it one, I think.
I would like to keep
Yeah,
going
I
through the
somehow
pieces of
came up
paper.
with SQNGQT, so we're not going to talk about
Oh,
that.
I did that the first time.
So did I.
Clem got me being like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, and I went, oh, sorry, the effect broke. It looks shit. Whoops.
Yeah, I got so
Uh,
confused. I was messaging you, but like,
so-
the fuck?
This doesn't
In between
match.
two large bits of
Sorry.
Yes, it doesn't match. In between the large bits of paper, you happen to see a bit of paper that looks to be torn out of a book and looks to have been at least in water once. So it's water stained, but it does say what each thing does. If it, there it goes.
That seems right. Okay.
I like
Um,
fucking around.
Vi takes one of the blank piece of papers and she scribbles things
I
on it.
did think about that.
Love that.
She did write something in the code, but I'm just gonna take a photo of it and you can translate it.
You do also notice that included in these stacks of paper are, in fact, the 2 bits of paper with Iris's handwriting on them telling you what your to-do list is.
That's very helpful.
Oh, we have a to-do list.
Outside, you happen to hear footsteps approaching.
What does the to-do list say? Can I read it?
No, that's the thing from last session.
Oh, okay, it's just that.
Yeah.
Vi kind
yeah.
of steps back a little bit because she hears someone coming.
Yeah.
Just steps towards the person.
Yeah, no,
Or-
there's steps coming to. There's like steps outside, and they seem to be headed towards where you guys are.
I'm just gonna fly up and vibe on my perch.
Right on the roof.
Where
She's still a little bit on edge from things.
Under the table.
She's hiding under the table?
There's a sharp knock on the door of the meeting hall.
Who is it? I'm gonna call that out just from where I am.
I'm gonna open the door.
Vi would like
Are you
to call
hiding under
before
the
you...
table?
Vi would like to call before you open the door. And I'm gonna roll performance on that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm also not gonna open the door all the way. It's kind of like a, you know how like you pull the door open just a little bit just to peer through.
This door has a peephole. This door has a peephole.
Did I
She
get
got
a
a-
response
Where
to
who
my
touched?
calling out?
She
Oh,
got a
okay.
No, you
21,
didn't.
and she
Okay.
calls out in like a voice that doesn't sound like hers, like a higher pitched voice. She goes, "No one's home."
The person outside replies back in a voice that may sound recognizable. Funny, I didn't think this was a residence. In front of the door is someone who's not that tall, but also not that short, but is very much human almost, with very red hair. And she's wearing what can only be described as casual rich kid clothing. Included in this is heels. Oh, hey, Sean. How's it going?
Well, it's going pretty well. How are you?
Good. Can I come in? I kind of need to talk to Grain about something.
Yes. I open the door all the way, and kind of like, you know how you're letting someone in, you like put your arms to the direction that's inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that.
If you are whispering actions, can you please say you're doing them? Just because
Oh, okay.
not everyone can see every channel.
Fair. Des is gonna whisper to Claude, do we know them?
No.
Oh.
Sounds familiar. Possibly.
Yes, you do.
Can you resay the description then?
It's Sally.
So they've got fiery
Oh.
red hair, and they're dressed in casual rich kid clothing and heels.
It's Sally.
Yes, we do know them. That they're Sally, the kind from our world, the kind, but like I don't know them from here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on. The meeting hall's pretty
Sally's
big.
hair is in a particular style, which is like it's poofy on the top and tied out of her face, but there's loose ringlets hanging down, and she does seem to have a braid.
Love what you did with your
Great.
hair.
Thanks. I stole it from a dead country.
Oh,
Nice.
fun.
Sally looks directly up at Grain. Oi, bird bitch. Get down here.
Yes, fish bitch. I'm gonna go down.
You are handed what can only be described as a rolled up bit of paper after being hit with it.
You know what? Fair enough.
Ow.
You left
If
this.
I think I've got the translation, should I just send it?
Yep, just
Yeah,
send
I
it.
almost got
For
the
it.
It should
translation.
make sense.
Oh yes.
That's what I just got.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it,
Ask.
Oh,
okay.
I got. Yeah, close enough.
There are
Yep.
full stops. Full stops remain consistent throughout any alphabet language I create,
Mhm.
as does punctuation, just to keep it easier for translating.
There is a full
So
stop in there.
Sally notices on the table before she can actually tell Graham what she wanted. She gets sidetracked. She's like, "Oh, you have cheat sheets for Tritonian and for Old Pantheonic."
You recognize the languages?
Of course, I recognize the languages. I am a history nerd. What did you expect?
You know what? Good point. Yeah, we didn't recognize the languages. We were just translating them.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat. So you'll see Old Pantheonic, probably more on like temples and buildings that are dedicated to the gods, or like things associated with gods than you ever will like messages. And as for Old Tritonian, you will most likely see that in the ruins of Tritonia, in some parts of AFB, like northern, like the really far flung bits that are like fucking stupid. Sorry, I shouldn't call them that.
Could you tell us which one's
Or
which?
so Tritonian is so Sally's pointing at them as she's talking.
Mhm.
The blue one is Tritonian. The purple one's Old Pantheonic.
Okay, cool.
They're really useful to have. How do you guys find them?
They
It
just
kind of just appeared.
they were just
Yeah.
here.
Huh, I wonder. Someone
Must
be
have
cleaning
been-
up the craft cupboard.
Oh, I thought that was an actual knocking.
So did I.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of just appeared, like, out of nowhere. Also, who are you?
Oh, I am Grand Duchess Sally of Argidus Frigidus Barbarus.
That's a long name.
Sally Calais for short. Just call me Sally.
Okay, fish lady.
I'm only partially a fish.
She's
When
Vi
I
said
touch
that while
water.
she squinted her eyes after hearing long words and said, "Okay, fish lady."
I'm only partially a fish when I touch water. Come on.
I don't
Also,
know
like
you.
it's fully Daniel's fault. It's it's fucking. Anyhow, I have to ask you. While you're all here, I'm actually here to ask Rain about something about Questco. Are you aware that they changed the quest people for Skyward?
Was I aware of this?
I don't think I've
Talk
ever
and
actually
please
seen
do
anything
tell
going.
if you can say it out loud.
No, it was responding to something Ari said, which
Yeah, I
is
know.
an A.
Just reiterating that point.
Would I have been aware of this?
I don't know. You tell me. Have you been into Questco?
No, so no, I am not aware.
It said it in the
You haven't-
newspaper, didn't it?
Like, there's new quest givers. Fucking King Pontus is signed up to be one.
What are
What?
the sign-up sheets? I don't remember seeing any sign-up sheets.
Grain, I think you're one of them. You must have signed up.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I don't remember these sign-up sheets.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't usually
You are
go
one of
into that building. The vibes always feel off with it.
Oh, they are off. It's run by a cult.
What?
Actually,
Another
I don't
one.
think you can. I don't think you
It's-
can call it a cult. It's run by a group of people who are more than a little bit strange. The
Reminds
people
me
who
of
own it
Thunderbolt.
own the LOA.
Oh, well, okay.
You mean
Interesting.
the paper people?
Yeah.
Yep. I absolutely mean the paper people. Yep, I definitely don't mean the group that ask you guys to find information about murdering people. Nope.
The
Definitely not.
paper
The
people.
Lego
No,
bats.
The
only
paper
the
people,
paper,
yes.
nothing else.
Yeah,
Well,
just
I
paper
mean,
people.
Exactly. Cat and Girl
Paper,
is
paper.
exactly right. Only the paper.
I mean,
Only
yeah,
paper
that's what
people.
they're known for. I mean, that's an internationally acclaimed paper. The only person who doesn't like it is this one bitch who lives in Mundara Hyrith and can't stand me.
Who's that?
That's told me. Now, don't worry about it. Hopefully
Okay.
you don't meet her. Anyhow, yeah. So there's new quest givers. Since when were goddesses allowed to be quest givers?
To be fair, I feel like
It's a
goddesses
fancy
can
w-
mostly just do what they want.
They were always
Yeah.
quest givers.
Okay, but like, this isn't like the newer goddesses. This is like Iris. You know, the goddess that doesn't exist technically if you ask certain fish people.
Was that the green lady we saw last week?
Yes,
Yes.
the
Yes,
green
it
Right,
is.
lady.
Green Lady.
That's Lady
That
Iris.
is Iris.
I've
She's
seen her for a
lovely.
very long time, and I didn't. Everyone looked
Wait.
at me like I was crazy.
Wait,
I didn't look
Kami.
at you like you were crazy.
No,
I
because you could see
that.
her too.
True.
Kami, have you always been able to see Lady
Yeah.
Iris?
She hangs out in corners.
You know how weird that is, right? Like, the people that can see her are either related to the royals or like, special.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about that.
Special how?
You're special in your own way.
Okay.
It usually tends to mean that there's another god that Iris is kind of pals with that's like, ooh, this mortal seems interesting. When
Oh,
they
yeah.
die, I'm borrowing them.
Oh,
The big wire in the sky is known for doing that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Except the big wire, at this Sally raises her hand and is just pulling the finger at the sky. The big wire doesn't, really care anymore. So, for mortals at least.
Damn.
Does everyone just call them the big wah?
Oh,
where
it's
did
a
that name
colloquial
come
thing.
from?
You see, we heard some random just start calling the big wah that because they always, tune in when they hear their name. So we might as well just give them a new name, and then there's no problem. No,
What if they catch on though?
Yeah, what
we'll
happens
just
if
pick
they,
a
like,
new one. We can
oh,
pick a slightly more disparaging nickname. That
Call them
seems
fuck.
to
The
be.
big bar?
Bitch.
Maybe the big
whoa.
bar?
The big bitch.
I was just
Big
gonna call them
nah.
bitch ass motherfucker in the sky, but apparently that's
The
too
big
long a
nah.
title and annoying. But anyhow,
I don't know. I could be
Yeah,
down on the
you
big
can-
bitch in the sky.
If you want it, you can shorten that down to BAM.
Nah. See, that probably wouldn't translate well with different languages, because yes, it may work in common, but the big wire in the sky works in. And not just common, it definitely works in, I think, 4 or 5 languages.
Okay.
Which, considering one of them's the main language of AFB, Frigidarium, yeah, makes sense. There's lots of people who speak that one. Anyhow, Grain, come on, we're going over to Quisco. Sally
Okay.
grabs Grain's arm and just kind of drags him along and motions for the rest of you guys to follow.
You know you don't have to drag me, I can walk.
I don't trust you.
Why not?
s-
When have I
walk
done
to
anything
the-
that would make you not trust
Kitty,
me?
swap to the
Yes.
inside Quistco sign.
Yep.
Slide.
Vi followed right after Green was quote unquote taken.
I follow
So,
Vi.
Does
close.
everyone follow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
Yes.
we're going to
Yep.
Questco.
I'm
Yeah.
like that.
Woo.
The whole time I'm like closer to Vi.
Sally, when have I ever done anything that would mean I wouldn't be trusted?
Vi
I
let out a
watched you
loud laugh
break
after
that one printer like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. No,
And
the printer that I was trying to use. I'm
no, you
still
didn't
annoyed
need
about
it.
it.
You didn't need the printer.
I was actively printing a document, my guy. You drank the ink in front of me.
A lot of
That's
people
about
drink
right.
the printer ink. I
Sounds
don't
about
think I'm
right.
very unique for that.
No.
No.
Green,
It's
no one
tasty.
drinks ink.
Great,
do.
it was
You.
the cyan ink.
Thank the
Do
gods
you know
that I
how
have.
expensive that is to replace?
Should have
That's
drunk
very
magenta, then you could be
expensive.
magenta
Oh.
inside and out.
Yeah, exactly. You drank
Mm.
the wrong color, dumbass.
I think you need a new hoodie now.
The magenta one tastes weird.
Yellow one is
Don't
the
tell me
best.
you drink printer ink as well.
Bro, you knew
I-
this.
I forgot. I would
I'm
like to go
literally-
back to
be honest.
forgetting.
Okay.
I'm
I don't-
literally a squid. I need my ink.
I don't think
So-
drinking ink is good for you guys.
So,
I mean,
as
I
you-
consider
I mean,
myself.
I'm
I
down
eat
to try it at
rocks.
least once.
It didn't cause me any problems.
No, you've already got the problems, man.
I've eaten
Yeah, I know,
rocks.
exactly.
Like, bread man.
Are they good
Fucking-
rocks?
Why?
I
So, as you guys
ate
walk
the
into
crystal on the
Questco,
hill.
yeah, I don't know why you
It
did
was
that. You know
good
damn well.
rock.
You know damn well what's on that thing, my guy.
It
I've told
tasted
you
good.
before.
Pop rock.
His off is rough. So as you guys walk in, you notice that the lights are on in the lower level of Questco now. And instead of there being areas that seem to be individualized and themed, the theming's still there, but you guys' interactable quest givers are gone, and it's been replaced with random assorted people.
Oh, yo, is that
Okay.
you?
So there is
No, I'm still here. Hell yeah.
first on your left is Sally, second on your left is Kami, third on your left is Grain, but he's been sunk.
Fair enough.
Brownie.
Rip brain.
First on your right is King Pontus of Mundar second is August, third is Iris, fourth is Queen Cordelia. Oh wait, no, Queen Cordelia is she's next to Kami.
Oh,
Next to grain.
Yeah, Grain and Kami. She's on that row.
Yeah.
There's only 6 of them, except the screenshot was painful, so I did it like this because again PC3 has even. Yeah, so they've
Really?
updated Questco, and Grain, tell me why your quest is rob a bank.
I mean, I think
What?
that's self-explanatory, really.
Grain,
Um,
the Skyward Peaks doesn't have a bank.
No, you steal the
Not
bank
yet.
to put in the Skyward Peaks.
You
Like, just take the entire
steal-
bank.
Bank.
That's not how that works.
Gee, man,
At
that's like
all.
not humanly possible.
That's like
You guys
bank.
just need to get good.
I think
Sarah, I
you need to
outrank
get
you on like
realistic.
7 levels. Shut the fuck up.
Do you, though? You've no power over me.
Heir to the empire of, a long while's worth of history.
Yeah, but we're not there right now, are we?
No, but I still have the good ear of the king.
you have
What's the
king's
king
ear?
gonna do?
I mean, the king would very much, like to see you behave for more than 20 minutes, but apparently that's too much to ask for.
20
Yeah,
minutes.
20
That
minutes
sounds
is
like
a
world
long
record.
time.
20
Yeah.
minutes is a long time.
Sure, okay.
20
Hey,
minutes isn't that long.
Behaving for 20 minutes? It's a long time. 20 minutes.
Agreed.
Okay,
Yes.
we do have something that we should really be focusing on right now, but maybe checking the Iris quest giver here might do some help for that.
Yeah, that's a
They
good
might
idea.
say something about it.
So you activate the Iris quest giver, and the quest is the quest you've already been issued. That is the only quest she has available.
Okie dokie.
If you decide to interact with Sally, it says no current quest loaded. Kami's is just I want blood. Like there is no quest, just the text I want blood. Grain's is the one about the
Hell
bank.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
August's is something along the lines of if you bring me information about that portal in the Skybound district, I will do something for you in return. Pontus's one is quest not set. And Queen Cordelia's one just says, write a bio about yourself and submit it for 5 coins each.
I'd like to write on a bit of paper a bio about yourself and submit it to her. Just those words.
So you scribble that on a bit of paper and try and submit it, and it comes up with an error message saying not recognized. Try again.
It was worth a shot.
I think we should focus
I
on
will.
Iris's one, and we can get August's one. Because they're talking about the sword-shaped portal, right?
Well, that's the only portal around here.
Yeah. Well, if we got to go there anyway, we may as well try and do his while also focusing on Iris's.
Oh, you'll have to go there? Oh, have fun with that one.
Yeah.
Sally bids you all farewell and turns around and is like, I've keep hidden places. I've got a meeting to be at, and I kind of sort of ditched it during lunchtime to come bother Grain. So she bows and she wanders off.
Bye, fish lady.
Bye, Sally.
Bye.
She waves as she's walking away. For any keen minds, you will remember that in Questco upstairs there is a shortcut to get to the Skybound district.
Yes.
We should go to the library from Inquisco. The fish
What's
gate up
Yeah,
here.
personally
you wanna
writing a bio
read?
about
Yourself.
In
No,
from
Doom.
Quisco, you can teleport to the library up in Skybound, which is a quicker way to get up there than the normal way.
Let me just
Yeah, that's a
check
good
if I
idea.
actually. You know what image I didn't put in the PowerPoint?
One for the
The
library.
library. Whoopsies.
We'll
Guys,
only
we're
be
in
in
the
there
library
quickly.
now. It's up here.
We're just gonna
Zoom.
use the generic Skybound one.
Oh god, I don't like being up here.
Upper or lower?
Oh, you want back
Oh
up?
wait, that's
Skybound,
merchant.
not merchant.
Hang on. Yep.
Just the one that says location Skybound.
There we go.
Mwah.
So you notice as you're up in Skybound that yes, there are people, but they're certainly not coming anywhere near the library.
As you
And
guys
they're
are
only
walking
talking in
through-
hushed whispers.
What's going on up here?
So you guys are in the library?
Eddie walking through Skybound, that Vi does, she's violently clinging to the arches from now on.
Question: in the library, was the chandelier still up or had it fallen down?
No, you do notice if you go upstairs in the library that the chandelier is, not attached to the roof and is kind of splayed all over the floor.
Oh.
And when you
Wasn't
look at
me.
it, you kind of distantly go, I wonder if they played the Phantom of the Opera music as that fell down.
I hope they did.
Distantly, you can spot what you believe is a purple butterfly just flying around.
Okay. Does anyone know the way to the portal from here?
You guys have seen the portal up here?
Vi wants to have a look at the purple butterfly.
I was also gonna want to look at the purple butterfly.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
also
Oh, look at the
interested about the
butterfly.
purple butterfly.
Do any of you
yes,
have
the
a net?
purple butterfly.
Have a what, sorry?
A net.
Can I use my hat?
You can
Also,
you
I
can
don't know if we
certainly
want to go
try.
to a portal
What am I
straight away
rolling?
because we also had the
I think you guys would be
Oh.
better off writing down a game plan before you go to anywhere near any portals.
Can I roll acrobatics
Roll
on
me,
that one?
roll me acrobatics or agility on. Do you successfully get the butterfly in the net?
17.
Okay, you do. You successfully capture the butterfly. So as you're bringing your hat to the ground to contain this purple butterfly, there is a poof of light, and suddenly the hat is at slightly shorter than average human height, and there is someone standing there with bright purple butterfly wings who is kind of sort of looking at you like she really isn't impressed. She's got lilac hair, and she does look familiar to at least 3 of you.
I mean, clearly a hat would be better than a net, right? Because at least you can get out of it.
True, a not familiar voice does reply. Because yes, the person looks familiar, but They don't sound familiar, and it's definitely not because I don't have a voice changer. This is what she looks like. Though. In War of
Vi
Icon.
just awkwardly takes the hat back.
That's a neat
Sorry.
hat. Where did you get it?
I found it, honestly.
Love that.
Years and years ago. It's mine now, though.
Based.
For those who don't know, it's like a very comically large witch's hat, but it's like
Based.
comically large.
Nice.
Based. I'm totally gonna bug Astra with one. Star with one. Astra with one. Astra.
Oh, you definitely should.
Surely, surely the hat is like 2.5 feet tall.
It's
I
like
don't know if any of
comically
you guys have-
large
This
to
is
the point
yeah.
where
I love
it's
that.
covered Kami's before. Kami before.
Oh my
Yeah.
If
god.
you haven't seen my original cosplay of Mumsa from DSMP days, I have a comically large sun hat
Big
Nice.
that
hat.
I can't wear to cons because it doesn't fit through the door.
Oh,
Vibes. It's stupidly large. I love it. So this girl in front of you very much does look familiar, and she's got big purple butterfly wings, kind of that don't look like they should physically work, but obviously do.
Who does this person look familiar to?
is it
Um,
Star?
Kitty, Squiddy, Sean. It is
Yes.
Star.
Haven't most of us met Star at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
But
Wait,
she's
aren't
more
you the
familiar to
coffee
you.
lady?
Oh, okay.
I am the coffee lady. Hello.
Hello,
Good to
I'd
see
like
you,
to
Star.
order a coffee.
Bye.
Oh dear Lord, Green.
What's with the new wings? Didn't you have LA wings before?
Oh, I kind of decided that the butterfly was more thematically fitting, seeing as we're in the Skyward Peaks, which is has the butterfly on the flag and butterfly motifs.
It's also
Yeah.
easier to lower.
Also, these are
Okay.
faster.
They are?
LA wings are tiny. They
Oh,
don't
that
go
makes
very
sense.
fast, and it's very obvious that I'm breaking the rules of physics.
Good point.
Like the bee that defies the laws of physics.
Green, what are you
I have
on
no
about?
idea what you're talking about,
You
G-Man,
don't
right now.
know.
Bees aren't meant to be able to fly.
Oh
What?
dear Lord, we're not gonna
What is
talk
it,
If
about
I
bee?
hear
this.
if I hear the bee movie, I'm gonna fucking commit crime.
Session is
Elijah.
on.
I knew it. Oh
Also,
god.
bees do canonically exist in Minecraft.
Yes,
don't
bees
know
are
what bee.
canon, and the USA isn't. Moving on.
You like jazz.
Is the bee movie?
So Star is just kind of hovering. She seems about the same height as a normal person when she's hovering, but it's very obvious she's shorter than a normal person. Anyhow, what you doing?
They wanted to come up here and read books. I don't read.
No,
Neither.
not read
We're
books.
going
I
through
thought they wanted to go to
the
a portal or
sword-shaped
something.
portal.
I mean, I did
Oh!
want to talk
Oh yeah,
to
the
them
portal's
about
open.
finding the gold
Oh.
that might be up here.
Yes,
Interesting.
the portal's open,
So
and
Star
that.
pulls out a notepad out of nowhere. She also makes one appear in Kitty's hands.
Oh, thank you.
Notably, this notepad is like sparkly purple, and you've been handed a glittery black gel pen. Right, so what's this
open.
quest? I'll evaluate your plan to see if it's worth you going anywhere near the valley portal, considering, who lives there.
We
So
haven't
it is the
made a
portal to
proper
the
plan yet,
valley.
but
Right, so you better do that.
yes.
I know for a fact that the person, being,
Plans
person,
fuck around, find out.
god, the first entity you talk to within Valley isn't the biggest fan of people coming through unprepared.
Who is that? Who will we meet?
The big
Well,
one.
if I tell you that, that's spoilers. It's not the Big Wa. The Big Wa doesn't have a physical presence in Valley.
That's true, yeah.
Wonderful. Okay.
I've been through a portal once. It was fun.
Toby is
course.
hovering behind them, just kind of looking at Star and like doing the YMCA, and then hot to go to see if she notices that he's there.
The YMCA.
Vi kind of
Star looks
joins
straight
in
at
later.
him and slowly raises the finger.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not the only one that can see him.
I would imagine all of you can see him.
Can
No?
we?
They said they
I think
can't.
before.
We want to make a plan, but we don't know the setup of the valley, so which way will be
Well,
the fastest way around.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's a different plane of existence. Who to say time is the same? It's not. When
That's
you go into Valley, time stops until you return from Valley, unless you're a god, and then in which case you'll become an exemption. And someone did explain this to me. I think it might have been Daniel, good old Big Fish Paul.
we were
Yeah,
told to
then.
not stay too long in the valley.
Yeah, you take the least amount of time because you're mortal.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you're gonna get treated as errands givers, and some gods will take advantage of that because some of them don't leave the valley.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. That does sound like something we
So
should prepare
maybe
ourselves
we
then.
should go
Yeah.
to those ones first.
What do you
Yes.
think we should do?
Well, what are you supposed to do? What does
Mm.
whoever gave you the quest want you to do?
Okay, we gotta get gold from the highest peak of Old, which is most likely around here, we think. But then
Hmm.
the vial of Breath of a Dragon, which is not likely
Mhm.
to be in the valley either. So, but the ones that we think could be in the valley is a morsel of fire of hell, but we can only grab those once we have the others. Why are we going to the portal now?
You know what?
We're not
Good
ready.
point. But we still need to be up at the peak for
I
the
am just
gold.
going to point out this is a quest. No one ever said you did have to do it in order. I'm sure if
That's
you go
a
and
good
get a
point.
morsel of fire and you go, hey, we need this, you may end up having to ask for it and then come back and get it again.
That's
Because
true. So that's
I know
from
the
Rosa.
Yeah, I was about to say that's Rosa, isn't it? So Rosa does spend an awful lot of her time in the mortal plane, but she's also very defensive of, anything of fire of hell. So you'd probably have to talk to her in Valley, ask for it, leave without it, come back.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should definitely do
Okay.
that today. So it
Yeah,
doesn't take too long.
I mean, yeah. Yeah?
I mean, that makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
and then there's the prism of glass made from otherworldly crystal, which we was told could be with KLF Zenith's area.
Peleus Zenith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound a lot like their type of shit. I will warn you now, particularly you, Catgirl.
I'm not a
Meow.
cat. See, I'm not even the
roll.
one
Meow.
meowing.
Who the fuck is meowing?
You should roll
Not
for that.
me.
Kaelius Zenith is not a fan of mortals and is very distrustful of mortals.
Lovely.
For a good reason. I'm not sure if you've ever been made aware by any of the others, but in case you haven't, Kaelius Zenith is an original god, and originally the sibling of who once was, portals and not portals, magic and
The god that
fuck.
the others killed.
Yes. The one that became vengeance. They do not claim vengeance as their sibling, they claim what vengeance was.
Lovely. Just what we need.
So keep that in mind. What else?
Next, we have to get
You on the redstone one.
the heart of redstone. Thank you. Which we think
Yeah.
could be from either. We could tilt to the god of health, or it could be Zale or Villager 27. That could have that. We're not
The
actually
god
sure.
of health is Zale, just
Oh.
to correct you there.
Yeah.
Just because I know your character would know that.
So health is Zale and trading is Villager 27. I suppose the third possible place that could be is riches. So that's God fucking Chauncey cash money.
Oh, God.
Word of warning: don't touch the trees that are near Chauncey's. Just don't.
Why
Are
not?
they
Okay.
spiky?
They're not what you think they are,
They're made of money.
and they're
But
not
what
trees.
if I want to touch it?
Is it not money
Are they
growing on
poisoned or
trees?
something?
That's not my thing to reveal. You really have to ask him why I've told you not to touch the trees.
Okay. Noted.
Next.
Next is a hand of copper hidden within the dark, which we think could be with Ebony.
Yep, that's oh. Oh god, have fun with that one. I know exactly what she'll get you guys to do in order
Oh
to
dear.
give it to you.
Not parkour.
No, surprisingly not parkour, but keep in mind, Ebony and I have one thing in common, and that's the age we became gods is quite young.
Oh, what?
And we like to be
yeah.
annoying.
Her book.
Oh, you've heard about her book.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah, the work
G-Man,
of art.
Mr. Breadman,
Yes, hello.
I would suggest you take some invis with you.
Why?
You're not particularly liked in Valley.
Am I liked anywhere?
Talking about invis or something.
Aw.
We was on the newspaper. It says, "Give us the redhead that does that, not the one with bad fashionable sense." So maybe we should be careful with vitality too,
Yeah.
Oh, rip G-Man.
and not
Star
have it
looks
obvious if vitality's there.
Star looks over at Vitality and just kind of goes, you should be fine. Just don't touch anything weird and glowing.
As soon as you said that, Vi proceeds to. Vi had already made like some sort of glowing orb.
No, Star, hold her head up. I mean anything weird and glowing that you don't create. Don't touch it. It's a trap.
Also sounds like something that a lot of people here would want to touch.
Do
Yeah.
not touch the weird glowy thingies.
Okay,
But-
I will try my
but-
best not to.
but-
And to keep vitality off it.
Vi hands whoever said that they wanted to touch the glowing orb that she made instead. Because someone kept saying, touch, touch, touch. So whoever that was gets to hold the orb now.
The person saying that was Toby, and he's now holding it, and everyone can see a vague outline where he is. That is permanent.
Ooh.
It's
Is
permanent.
he
Star
still
just
doing
kind of-
YMCA and Hot to
He
Go?
is no longer doing the YMCA, but he does throw the orb. He does throw the orb back at Vitality.
Well, you said
Oh.
you wanted to touch it.
Hi, Toby.
He does a peace sign. He then proceeds to pull the finger at Star, who does it back, and goes, "Fuck you, imagine getting yeeted by a timeline, it sounds like such a you problem."
Shut up. Squiddy goes stop at Toby and like does the little head nod thing.
The next one is a hand of spectacular show-stopping light, which we assume could be with
Oh,
Lilith and
that's
Aurora.
Lilith and Aurora.
Yeah.
we thought
Show-stopping.
so.
Man, wait till you see their island. I really highly suggest checking out Serena's as well. Because
Okay.
if all else fails, she will be of use.
Good to know.
And then lastly is search long and hard for the spark that makes it tick, which could be with Iris, but we're actually not sure.
Iris isn't able to hold any of the components of this.
Oh, well, we have no clue where that one could be or what it could be.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably want to talk to the other twin more about magical rituals and all that bullshit because I don't know shit. I am but a teenager.
Twin. Oh! The magic
Yes.
lady.
Yes, that's the twin. I am creativity. In case you don't know who I am. Name
I didn't
Star
know who anyone
currently.
was.
I'm the one who pushes people off the edge of things for fun.
See, you sound more like a cat than me.
No, you're a cat.
At least I don't respond to laser pointers.
Hey, clearly they were a
Neither do I.
butterfly.
I see. The thing
Can I
is,
get
Kitty, I
can
can
I
be
get out a
anything I
laser
wish
pointer
to.
and see if Kitty responds to it?
See,
Do you have a
Niall
laser
is one
pointer?
of 5
Kitty,
stages
Yes,
in.
just
if we said to Star that they are a cat, they either have proof against it or would probably even just straight up say, yeah, sure, call me a cat. You straight up deny it.
I
See, the
deny
thing
it
is,
because
I
it's
am
true.
also the answer is yes, I do have a laser pointer.
based. See, the thing is, though, adventurers, as creativity, I am everything I wish to be, or nothing. I can shapeshift at whim. Reality is mine for bending. Anything I can imagine becomes reality.
See,
That is a lot.
I don't try and
Kitty
abuse the
could
power
be a
anymore.
Anymore.
I mean,
Does Kitty respond to the laser pointer?
No, I'm ignoring it.
No, instead Vi did.
Meow.
Based.
Koala's eyes
So
are just following it
it
around.
sounds to me like your to-do list is visit Rosa, visit Kalius Zenith. Sorry, don't smite me.
Boom.
Visit
Sal or Villager 27.
Zale or Villager 27, Ebony, and then Aurora and Lilith. I mean, I guess if you end up in the wrong place, they'll tell you where you're supposed to be.
That's true.
That's good.
Should we visit Ebony first?
No.
No? I feel like it would be the longest one, so just get it out of
She
the
will.
way.
No, she will do you hidden. I suggest try and do Ebony second to last or last. Mostly because Ebony, like me, likes to do things the long and difficult way. And that includes getting people to do things for her.
Is that the
Right.
person that, like, you had in your library, G-Man? It was, like, the only book in your library?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You had a
I
library?
didn't like it.
You've read it? You've read it?
I didn't like it.
It was a
Don't tell
work
her
of
that.
art.
She'll be so sad.
It was too many words for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a true work of art.
Oh yeah, the G-Man has a library. At the moment, it's only that book. Ideally, he should get some more literature, but I don't read enough for that.
Comic books.
Good luck.
Thanks, Star.
Also, question. Are you aware of, any of this shit? Just generally waves at his person?
Huh?
What?
You
Just
mean...
talking to Sean.
Sorry, I was picking up Tommy. Could you repeat?
Are
Kitty,
you
why did you
aware
meow?
of, like,
I
any of your
did
general
not.
bullshit? Do
I'm
you know
aware...
the Muffin Man?
I remember what I saw at the TSA gates.
Oh, so someone's figured it out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I heard Tommy too.
Yeah, so he keeps Kitty
Sorry,
meowing.
people talked over Clem, and then now we're okay. Never mind. Continue.
And then Tommy was upset.
Yep. Yep. Let's continue. Yep.
Tommy was upset by that.
Literally.
Yep.
So you're aware of the whole thing going on with you, right?
Yep.
Cool, because if I don't bring it up, the person you meet on the other side of the portal probably will. So you might
Yeah.
want to explain. Otherwise, it's going to get used against you, and I will probably laugh. I'm sorry.
Right.
What thing is she talking about?
So you guys remember the very interesting cult from the last island?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember hearing you guys talk about it.
This is when Sean's clothes starts warping in front of your eyes, and his eyes go into like a red hue, and a hood goes over his head, and then an egg just comes out of the sky and splats on the left side.
Star's just outright laughing at you, brother.
Perfect.
Yep.
Vi looks at you and goes, "Motherfucker! I knew the passport didn't match up."
Kitty,
I throw a throwing knife at him.
It
Kitty
gets
has
dodged.
started like slightly panicking and just kind of backs away from him.
Don't worry, he's harmless. Mostly. His aim sucks anyway.
That's
Hope's still pissed off at you, by the way. Egg.
I know.
I'm glaring at Egg. I'm like, I fucking knew
It
it
just looks
this
really
whole
confused.
time.
Hey guys. It just means
How's your
egg.
cult going?
We'll look
Are you the leader of the cult?
now.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, and everyone else left, because they have common sense.
Yeah, as soon as the god was killed, everyone else lost interest. But I've got like 10 people that joined
Oh,
recently. Yeah.
the people are after you.
Yes, I know.
what
Yeah,
people?
according to the paper, didn't your wife get kidnapped? Or
Yeah.
is she Sean's wife, or what is the situation with that?
So the thing is, I'm not actually part of this body. I came down into this skeleton's
Oh
body.
right. Oh right, you're that egg. Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Star just kind of nods and goes, I know what this guy is.
This wither skeleton loved this woman, and of course, since I can talk to Egg through his skull, there
That
is no
means you
brain
speak
in there.
breakfast. He's a skeleton, of course there's not.
I can, yeah, I could speak to him in his mind, and there was kind of a sit down and talk about it. I'm technically part of the relationship, but I am on the no touch zone.
So like polyamory.
Sort of.
Yo.
I don't touch her. She doesn't touch me.
Polygon.
It's very preferred that she doesn't touch me. Mortals and any other creatures just weird. They feel weird.
Yeah, don't
Especially
touch
anyone
the
without
primordial.
skin.
Don't touch the primordial egg.
Yep.
He
Don't
smells.
touch. Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch. Star pulls the finger at him.
I mean, I'm not one to judge on your guys' relationships.
Around
After
you,
saying that line,
the
Vi
sun
looks
is beginning
directly at
to
Halajia.
start to set.
What is actually going on right now? If so, if you're is Sean real then? If you're egg,
Yes, Sean is real. He's the owner of the body. I only share the
He's just-
mind with him.
so you
The primordial
possessed him.
egg is just borrowing it.
Yep. He's in control 80% of the time. I sprinkle a little
Except-
idea in his head.
Except that bit of time where you got him involved in a cult and didn't understand what was going on, and then had to write written apologies to at least 3 of us gods afterwards.
We
So
don't talk
Sean's
about those incidents.
Sean's not involved with the cult.
No.
Yes, but no.
Not
Depends who you
physically.
ask.
Not
Right.
physically. But he does
Okay.
watch.
And in the explanation, Egg, what you guys know as Egg anyway, is the primordial egg, and every so often a new mortal gets chosen to be basically stuck with egg for their mortal lifespan.
Oh, so
Egg
you're
is-
cursed.
Lovely.
Yeah, kind of more cursed.
Sucks
Egg
to
is
suck, I
usually
guess.
passive and doesn't interact,
I see.
But it
but
was
also
so
like egg is
boring.
egg.
Uh,
Kind of
I got-
familiar actually. Sounds like one of the other godly avatars that I know of that I haven't technically met. I might be lying. Yeah, so the sun is setting in the sky, and you've noticed
Which
that
one
there's
of the
fuck all people
godly
around in Skyward.
avatars?
Chaos. I would also like to make it abundantly clear. Egg is not a situation similar to DID. Just putting that out there directly right now. Not
Yes.
the same.
Yeah.
That we
Not
we
the same
had
at all.
no, it's not.
Ultimate clarification here. Primordial egg is a thing.
Yeah.
It is position.
It is godly possession from the primordial egg.
Yep.
In the beginning, there was egg.
In the beginning.
Anyhow, the sun is setting. What are you guys gonna do?
Well,
I think we should go through the
will
portal.
you know where the gold from the highest peak of old could be?
No, I didn't grow up in this
Okay.
area.
Checking. Could I roll
Um,
history to see if I would know,
you can.
having grown up in this area? That is a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
So no.
Fail.
It's escaping you right now. What highest peak that could be meaning?
didn't we say it might be the volcano? So I guess it would make more sense for it to be Skyward, the Skyward Peaks.
Yeah, we either thought it could be the volcano or
Need
Skyward
I
Peak.
remind you that the Skybound districts existing is the result of a recent magical accident?
Yeah.
These
Oh,
peaks
yeah.
ain't old. These peaks are not old.
True. So it makes more sense for it to be the volcano.
How is my original thought?
Do we want to travel there then?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
If you look in
so
D&D VC,
yeah, pick one channel and stick to using it, guys.
yeah,
So
Well-
you guys go back down the way you came. Starboards, you guys feel well because Star's not helping you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, guys.
Star.
Have fun.
See ya, Star. Good to see you again.
Bye.
Fuck you, Star.
She poofs into a cloud of glitter.
Glitter.
So you guys make your way from route bound to through the tunnels
Yep.
to the black market
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
to lower merchant district, which I assume if you're gonna go to the volcano, ignore the person in the image.
There are no people. They don't exist.
I didn't even see
These
the
are screenshots.
the person
There's
staring
things
right
up.
at us.
Sorry, what was
Person
that?
does not exist.
Yeah, these are building screenshots from when we were building shit. So you're in lower merchant, and you make your way towards the volcano. As you're getting closer to it, do you look up?
Yes.
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 So you look up and you notice that the volcano has in fact erupted.
Like
Woo,
actively
bathtub.
erupting or
It's erupted and it seems to have been frozen.
oh.
So like there's shit coming out of it. It is very much, not quite as
It
fake
must
as
have
it was.
It must have been one of the issues that Iris was talking about
Yeah,
in the
maybe.
newsletter. That should fix. That we just don't need to worry about.
Hopefully.
So what's your play?
I'm gonna continue
The
climbing.
sun is setting, by the way. and this is not a very well lit up mountain.
Yeah, but now that it's erupting, it would be.
I mean,
Well, the bottom of it's not that lit up.
It will be in a few hours.
but I
No,
just
it's
gotta
frozen.
climb the mountain.
You
Oh yeah, it
can
is
The-
frozen.
the-
That's right.
magic,
The
right?
eruption, the eruption doesn't seem to be progressing. But also, you begin to hear the groans of zombies.
Well,
Oh.
we don't have any time to waste to continue putting off this stuff, so I think we should just continue trying to find this gold.
But I just gotta
I
climb the
agree.
mountain.
Okay, so Vi climbs the mountain.
I follow.
I'm going.
I
So
teleport.
everyone's climbing the mountain.
Yep, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
What would you say your strength and dexterity is, folks?
Not great.
Good.
It's pretty good.
Let me
Okay,
find
so
mine.
10 on
Okay.
strength and a 17 on dex.
if you have a lower strength and
17 on
dexterity,
dex.
Fuck.
you get about a third of the way up, and then feel a bit exhausted and go.
If you get what?
What counts as lower?
If you've got, so if I don't know, what would you if you look at it and go, shit, that's low.
My dex. Oh wait, do we include the little the big number in the box?
No, do you?
No,
You're
you
counting
do
the
little
number
square
in the circle because that's your stat.
Okay. 15 and 16 for dexterity and strength.
Okay.
Are we rolling or are we just looking at the number?
Just looking at your number.
Okay, 17 and 11.
I got a 10 strength and a 17 dex.
So when you're about
Just
halfway
one
up the
meter.
volcano, you will take a pause, and some of you haven't quite made it up this high. Who hasn't made it up to halfway? Who has the lowest dex and strength?
I have a 15 and an 11.
We should put it all in the chat.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Just double checking we're including the little bubble underneath the square.
You're just doing the flat number underneath it. The
Yeah.
big number is your plus.
Only the big number
Wait,
and
what do you
nothing
mean?
else.
I thought the big number was your base and the little
That
number was
is your
plus.
base. Yeah, the big number is the base. We're only doing our base.
Okay, cool. Because I was about to say I've got a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
If we were doing
So-
the add-ons, but no.
So if you have lower than 10 on both, you have made it up at most a third. If you have 15 on both, if you have above that, you're at halfway, which is where we currently are.
Cool.
So you guys kind of take a pause and then remember that you were told that you can only carry one component at a time, each person. And then you look at the fact that this is a volcano. What do you decide to do next?
Hey, Sean. Oh wait, no, Sean's not up here. Sean is here. Just
Why is
well,
pretty keen to keep climbing?
he's yes,
just here.
he can hear you. He's just inside at the moment. He's asking what?
You can survive in lava well, can't you?
Yes, he can. And his body is suited for this excursion.
Yeah, but your dex and strength isn't.
I mean, yeah, that's
We
without the
might need to
buttons.
use you to get the gold.
Do any of you carry potions?
Oh, I want to climb up. I have potions.
I did, but I got all of mine taken off me by Kami.
Haha.
Yes.
Hey,
So
hey,
Kami
Vi,
would.
due to familiarity, you would know a shortcut.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. But no one. She would kind of just
So
walk off.
when people aren't paying much attention and just kind of figuring out what to do next, Vi sneaks off and begins climbing up the shortcut that she knows of.
Can I just
you're
fly up?
Right, you can fly up. Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to ask.
I was busy doing the thing you asked me to do.
Yeah, I that's why I sidetracked you because I'm like,
Brain, can
you'll
you
be
take
fine.
another person with you, or like Kami teleport Sean up? Well, egg Sean.
I got a 19 if you wanted a stealth stat.
That's all good. I didn't need one.
I got a
I
19
I
anyway.
can teleport with a person,
She's
But would
just
you
gone.
want to?
not
Yep.
egg.
So
Oh, okay.
Egg/Nig.
So while they've been
Neat.
sitting there having this conversation, Vi has just gone up the mountain.
yep. So Fi is just standing looking at the explosion. What does Vi do?
She's gonna trust that one of the bottles that she has is a fire res bottle because all of the potions in her bag are unlabeled.
Can you
my
roll
God.
for luck?
Flat roll?
Flat roll of a d20.
Fuck. Sorry, I shook my dice tower. I need to re-roll that.
Yep.
Hopefully.
17.
Okay, so
Goodness,
the bottle
I-
that Vi chooses to drink, as everyone else slowly staggers their way up, while kind of scratching their heads like, what do we do here? It's a small bottle, and in it is a liquid that looks like it could be fire resistance. She downs it in one go. It wasn't in fact perfume, it was in fact fire resistance.
Hell
And
yeah!
it's a 3-minute potion of fire res.
It's a big volcano. You better be quick.
She's gonna run in.
So Vi jumps over the edge of the crater and wades through the magma and lava and all that shit up there.
She doesn't actually know what she's looking for.
She
something
drops
old.
down when she's in the middle of the volcano. She drops down through some weird kind of gap and is in some kind of plane, like not quite a plane, but like a space between what looks like an artificial sky ceiling and the pits of hell above her.
She goes,
That's the lava
you
and magma.
She goes, you motherfucker, I always hated the skylight.
In the center of the room, there is a lectern. It's rather ornate. It looks like brass and looks like fancy clock hands.
Can you repeat that again, please?
In the center of the room, there is a lectern. There's a book on it. It's rather ornate and looks like brass clock hands.
She's gonna pick up the book.
The book only has one thing in it.
What does it say?
I make the earth a fool, but earth makes a fool of me. I'm molded by hands, but I mold history. I'm in the heart of eggs. I'm in the heart of kings. I feel your smiles, and smiles bring. I am the circlet that adorns a lord. What am I?
Vi has no idea.
Okay. What
Can the book
do you do next?
survive?
Can she take the book with her?
She can
Actually,
take
has
the book
Grain
with her.
followed her?
Yeah,
I don't know,
did.
is Grain fireproof?
Actually,
Did you say
Grain
by
is not-
fireproof?
Or did Kami
Grain is not allowed to answer the riddle because Grain wrote the riddle.
I
Out
don't
of
know
character,
what the
Cass wrote the
answer
riddle.
is. I'm
So,
not good at riddles, like,
okay.
at all.
Yeah, I know the answer for the riddle because I wrote
I have
it.
no idea what it is. I'm not a
Oh,
riddles
thank
person.
you.
I don't know.
So Vi picks up the book and turns to look at Grain.
I don't know
There's
what this is.
There's also a quill attached to the book, so it's pretty obvious you're supposed to write your answer in the book on the lectern.
It's a riddle.
I don't understand
It
riddles.
sure is.
I am completely out of character. I don't know. I don't do riddles. I don't know.
So do you take the book to where everyone else is, kind of waiting outside, going, "Hey, where the fuck did that go?"
Is there
Yeah.
anything else, like, in the room? Or, like,
It's just that lectern with the riddle.
then yeah, I'd take it with me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you won't set off any traps doing that.
no, there are no traps. It is just a lectern chilling above a fake sky.
Dude, if there were traps in there, she'd probably know where they were.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm making a decision here. Grain pulls Vi out. Grain is, for some strange reason, unharmed by any of the shit that could possibly catch his wings on fire.
That's
They
suspicious.
land by everyone else. Vi's holding the book. You're all now chilling up. Like, those of you who have lower dex and strength have struggled your way up. You're very out of breath, but you are up there. And Vi holds out the book.
I refused to teleport a single person up the mountain.
She looks at everyone in the party and she yells, because she doesn't know how far down everyone else is. She yells, do any of you understand riddles?
I do.
I
I'm good
can
at them.
opinion on the middle.
Sometimes.
She's gonna throw it
Nuh-uh.
at Kitty.
Okay. Kitty,
I catch the
roll
book.
dexterity.
Yep.
Roll
Hang on.
dexterity.
Flat
So
roll
you catch the
or
book.
with
Flat roll. I don't want to have to do extra math.
10.
You struggle and you nearly fall down the volcano, but you do catch it. Just.
God, what's with Vi throwing things and Kitty being the victim of being hit by them? Because last session it was the
Kitty is-
sponge.
Kitty's
Yeah.
impulse is to hit things out of the sky or off tables because she's a cat, obviously.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Who keeps meowing?
So
Correct.
You're a
Kitty,
cat,
the
roll
riddle.
for.
You're a cat.
I'm not making you roll for cat again.
The cat
The
boy
The
keeps
riddle
meowing.
is: I make the earth a fool, but earth makes a fool of me. I'm molded by hands, but I mold history. I'm in the heart of eggs. I'm in the heart of kings. Cass?
Oh.
Can I get this
Yeah,
written
Heart of
down?
eggs.
It is
Yes.
written down in the D&D VC.
Yeah, it's meant to be
but I'll
of
send it somewhere
kings.
else.
Perfect.
Not-
Okay.
Yeah, it's meant to be of kings.
I
I
am
just missed
in the
word.
heart. I'm in the heart of kings. I feel your smiles, and smiles bring. I am the circlet that adorns a lord.
Oh, the capital for the thou is not on the circlet. That's not intentional. That's accidental.
Okay.
I'll just put it in Arc 2 discussions, so it's in two places, so we don't lose it.
Only
Just so you
Kitty
I'm
don't
can,
ready.
think
right?
that's
Yeah, so Kitty
significant.
has the book. So Kitty has the first attempt.
This is a hard one.
Good, I've
It'll be
stumped
as
you.
hard as the door riddle.
I have an idea, but it might be.
It'll be easier than the door riddle, I think.
Well, everyone's thinking, Ig just like pulls the neck of the hood and looks down at his chest.
Everything okay there?
Yep, just making sure there's nothing down there.
So
What?
you're a
That's so
skeleton.
suspicious
Why?
sounding.
I mean, the riddle literally says in the heart of Ig.
Oh,
True.
True. I thought you picked
plural.
something
Yeah,
else.
but I didn't think we knew the riddle yet.
Eggs are not capital.
Well, it depends.
So
Has Kitty
riddle-
read out the riddle for you
So
guys?
Kitty,
No.
I have decided that Kitty has read out the riddle for everyone.
Yeah.
Can we give Kitty guesses then?
You can,
Please do.
but
I'm
to
struggling.
answer it, you must write it down, and then it must be taken back to the lectern.
Oh, it has to go
Okay.
back down
Oh,
into the lava.
okay.
It has to be
Kitty-
placed back on the lectern.
Vi
Kitty,
can take
some of
it
the-
back.
Yeah.
What did you say,
Kitty,
Paula?
from some of the things in here, it kind of reminds me of gold, like from the Heart of Kings, or like the circlet that adorns. Circlets can be made of gold pretty often, or kings get
Yeah.
heavily associated with gold. It could be a very simple answer, but that is very simple, so I'm not 100%
Also,
sure.
Egg yolks are yellow,
And
and
molded by
egg
hand.
yolks are in the middle of eggs.
And also molded by hand, but also in the earth and stuff.
I'm just gonna say, hey Kitty, this is particularly aimed at anyone who did the riddle that was at the end of Arc 1, the door riddle. Don't think too hard.
God, okay.
I don't even
No,
remember
not
that.
I wasn't saying that the
I know, just don't think
Don't
too
think
hard.
the level of no. It was the
I
third
said
riddle that we
answer.
spent way too long thinking about.
You
When
guys
I
spent
guess
I
the
said
answer's
hours
super
answer would be
early.
a simple
riddle
one.
one.
Like it's highly
It is a
likely not the
simple
answer because
answer.
it's too simple of an answer.
Uh-huh.
Because we're searching for gold, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to alarm you guys, but I've got like about a few minutes left, so maybe come up with a decision and then I can run it back for
Few
you.
minutes.
Oh,
Also,
sure.
I will say it's
I
the
resistance.
first component of something. It's not gonna be that challenging.
Do we want to go with
First
Trauma's
gold
for
then?
later.
It doesn't.
I'm happy with that.
Sure.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I write down gold with that with the black gel pen or glitter pen or whatever it was I got given earlier by Star. And
You gonna throw it back so I can grab it?
I throw it back at Vi.
Vi catches it, I assume.
Yeah, I got an 18. And
Yep,
that was
so you
flat.
catch it, and then you climb your way back up, jump in again, and swim through the fiery, laverish, hellish soup.
Yep.
So you're back in the room between fake ceiling and fires of hell.
She puts
What-
it back on the lectern.
As it's placed on the lectern, the book begins flipping through its pages, and it glows a bright green, meaning that the riddle accepts this answer is correct. In its place, the lectern that's holding the book transforms into a bucket that seems to have gold in it.
She's gonna pick it up and put it inside the hat.
The bucket says on it, by the way, it has inscribed on it in unusual characters matching what you believe to be old pantheonic. It says, gold of the highest peak.
Yo,
Vitality
so
is now carrying the one godly item she is allowed at one time. She can choose to give it to someone else.
Mhm.
But if she carries this for the rest of this quest, she cannot pick up any of the others.
Can we swap it at any point? Like, can we
You
swap
can.
it between each other?
You can, but you may only be touching one at any given time.
Cool. So I could put it on the ground and then pick up someone else's
Yes.
one. Cool.
Yes, that is how this works.
She's chucked it in
So-
her hat.
Yeah, so you're kind of just standing there looking up at how you got in, and you don't have grain this time. How do you get out? It's like you're under a sink, like standing under the plug hole.
Man, Vi's taking a while. Are they okay?
Hope
Anyone
so.
know?
Is there a way to jump down?
There is no way to jump down, but you can try jumping up.
Is there
Frank,
like a way that I
You've
could
got
climb
Vi
it?
before. Can you
Like,
go
climb
get
up?
Vi back?
Yeah, is there a way for her to get out?
Vitality?
There
Yeah.
is. There is.
I mean,
It's
she got
called,
in there.
one of you can teleport and one of you can fly.
And one of us is fireproof.
Kami is not waterproof.
I said fireproof.
I know.
My armor is
Yeah.
fire resistant.
Hey, Kami. This is
Oh.
your friend who's gone into this
The
weird
lava.
gap. Do you possibly consider that, maybe you should be nice and teleport them out?
See,
'Cause
while
you're
you were
not sure how to do it
describing
yet.
while you're describing the book, I was like going to say, can I go in there? Can I just
Yes.
teleport in there and just appear?
Yes. You can
There you
teleport
go.
in there.
Okay, so like as the book turns green, I just appear and I'm like, yo,
Perfect timing. I need a way out.
cool.
So you teleport
Jumps
out
on his
and you're,
back and then they TP out.
yeah, you both teleport. You're
Football,
teleported out
football carry.
via Kami rail team.
Kami rail.
Like Kiwi rail, but worse. So now you're with everyone else on the edge of the volcano. You've successfully retrieved
Did
gold from
Vi
the
get
highest peak.
dizzy? Do they experience motion sickness?
I mean, a little bit, but like they also had some fucked up sickness last week, so nothing is as bad.
True.
Okay, so you've got you're all together in the same place now.
Mhm.
What do you
Oh,
do?
you got the gold.
Yep. You guys can't touch it. Only one person can touch it at a time. I've
Okay,
popped it in my
noted.
hat.
Okay, cool.
So basically, when we get the things, only one person can hold one thing at a time.
I thought it was each person. I
I
thought
yeah,
it
I
was
thought it was you could only
yeah,
hold one thing at a time, and
not
so
that
as long
each
as you're
thing
not
can only be
touching more
held
than
by
one at
one.
once.
Yes, but you can
Isn't
only
that
collect one at
exactly
a
what I
time and
just
keep it
said?
on your person.
But like
So,
two
for
people could
example,
touch one at once if they didn't
No.
touch any others.
no, it has to be one person.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought
Do you
that's what I
really
said.
need two people
You did
holding
say
it?
that. I was just a bit confused because of
Sharing
what
is
had gone
caring.
beforehand. I didn't know where
So
you got that
the sun is still setting, by the way.
Do we want to
Man, it's
go
been a while since
get
I've
through
seen
that
something
portal?
like that.
We
Do
could
you?
get through the portal, but do we know the definite way on like who we want to go to? Because there is a possibility that we could go to Lilith and Aurora before we go to Ebony.
No, I thought we were going to go see Rosa.
Oh yeah, but our plan was to go to Rosa first, but we still have a lot of other ones that we need to see.
Rosa, is she the swords lady?
Mhm.
Yeah, Rosa's still sword lady.
Oh, yeah, let's just go there.
She made me my epic weapon.
I would say if we can, it would be better to only be in that portal once. So if we can go to Rosa, then the rest of the gods, and come back to Rosa at the end, and hope that whatever Rosa's done is finished. That
I'm
would
just
probably
gonna
be the most efficient.
just gonna point out trying to talk to Rosa in the mortal plane will not help you.
Okie
Gotta
doke.
go
Yeah,
to
so we're
Valley.
gonna go for the portal.
Yep.
Any
Don't try go to her workshop. She's not there.
any suggestions, Halazia or Diz?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Shall we go through a funky portal then?
Well, you've got to get back
Hell
to
yeah.
Skybound then.
Fuck around and find out.
The
Actually,
Trident
wait.
course thing is not there anymore, by the way.
Quick question.
Oh,
Any chance
the
I can
import?
take a moment to restock a few things before we go?
It's
sure.
preferred
Yeah.
that we don't take too long, but
Hmm.
I believe that was
Sure.
meant in the context of don't accept side quests.
yeah,
Like-
you could go.
However,
Restock some stuff.
hey, Sean, do you want to
Yes.
bring up a certain newspaper article?
A rival cult has my wife by the looks of it. I didn't bring the newspaper with me because I don't think we'll need it, but
Hey, did here you go.
Oh, wait, you've got the paper?
I like
He
picking up
travels
stuff.
without paper.
Oh, well, fair enough. Hang on, I'm just gonna. Where did it go? I had it on my laptop and now I don't. Fuck. Hang on. I've got the paper back
While
on.
he's trying to figure it out, can Koala ask the questions to group? Oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
If you want,
It
you
was
can
gonna
ask
be
the question.
asking about the M portal because we had the thing of the dragon's breath.
I mean, we can if you want to, but should we look for the
I
the
I was
sword
just
one first?
wondering how far it is. I think we should go to the valley first, but
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think you should as well, Smile.
Yeah.
We will.
Before we go
Him.
through that
That's what I've
portal,
got planned for him.
Vi wants to go and buy some supplies beforehand.
Yep, you
Okay.
can do that.
Okay.
So you guys like by the time you get back to Mitchin, it's nighttime. Light is
Vi
now
shops
lower
open?
Mitchin. The shops are open because most of the shopkeepers live above their shops, and
Oh, I just
with the
completely
exception
forgot
of the ones that are like children focused, they're chilling.
Does
Most
Merchant
of
just
them
not
seem to have-
sleep?
No, Merchant doesn't sleep. Most of them just seem to have like a beer in hand, or like ale, or some of them like a wine glass with something that's very definitely not lemonade.
Yo. Vi would like to get packageable food.
Okay,
That
where do
is
you
a
go for
good
that?
idea.
I can't remember any of the names of the shops. Definitely not in
Go to
You-
Buttercup Cafe.
Do you go to the cafes? Do you go to the butchers? Do you go to
Ooh, decisions.
supermarket?
She's gonna walk up to the
Oh yeah,
supermarket.
discount Tesco.
Tesco.
So
To be
you walk
honest-
into Tesco, and you go through and get whatever supplies you need.
Cool. She also wants a potion shop, but she knows that there's no potion shops in Merchant and that it's somewhere else.
So she
Yes,
turns
Tesco.
and makes her way from Lower Merchant to the black market.
Yeah.
Hold up, I have a slide for this.
The
For
potion
like
shop
I
was one
just
of my
realised
favorite, like,
when you
interiors.
I just realized when you said going back to Lower Merchant that I completely forgot to show the slide for the volcano.
Oh.
Do you want to quickly show it?
when
Yeah.
Nah,
mm,
yeah,
Volcano.
Kitty's got to open
considering
the
they already
screen.
going around there, I'd like to get
Uh,
stuff like rope
market.
and stuff.
Yeah, so you go around gathering supplies. Everyone who needs to goes around gathering supplies. If you don't have coins, most of the shopkeepers do take IOUs.
If you don't have coins, that's a you problem.
Yeah, seems like a
If you
you
don't have
issue.
coins, just don't sign your souls away.
Vi throws a few couple coins at Green and takes some things from the shops that Green has there. She just throws him like 3 coins.
Surely Grain eats one of the coins.
I'm not
Are you gonna?
Chauncey.
That's
you
a
can eat the
me
coin if
thing.
you want.
Eat it, I dare you.
Eat it.
I
Okay,
will.
bitch.
I snatch it.
Grain bites it like a biscuit and just nom nom nom.
I guess Kami also took one to eat.
Kami steals a coin and proceeds to eat it while making direct eye contact with at least 3 different shopkeepers.
Well, I guess you only get 1 coin there, G-Man.
You didn't even have to get me a coin. You work for some of these places.
It's a business, though. You want to have change.
True.
Also, you pay me enough to compensate for it, so.
Okay, so Sean,
Yes.
the paper.
Ah, yes.
Also, if you're buying supplies, please make an accurate note of what's in your inventories. Yes.
What is there available to actually buy down here? I don't remember.
Ask and I'll tell you if it is or isn't, because I remember pretty much everything
Positive
that's in
affirmation.
I remember what's in most of Merchant, and I remember the black market because I built it.
Yeah, that's why I remember most of it.
I also want to buy some potions.
I also
So
want to
you-
go to buy some potions.
So you guys head down to the black market and do that.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to get any positive affirmations.
But yeah,
No,
Sean,
another
you
time, King.
Sean, once everyone's returned to some communal gathering point with, the supplies, you're just holding the paper, looking perplexed, and pointing at that section about,
So,
your wife.
yes. They seem to be on the same level as Egg. Shush, Egg. I've seen you right. They seem to be calling him out and Egg, what have you done to piss this lovely person? No, they're probably not lovely. This person off.
The eyes of the grung.
Are they really that lovely if they've kidnapped your wife?
And have a cold.
I'd retract. I've retracted the lovely out of this person.
How do you know they're people?
Yeah.
True.
Does anyone here know, like, shit about animals?
No.
I know a
Toby
bit.
raises his hand.
What is this word?
He would know
She
there are
points
animals, cat
at
girl.
the article.
Toby informs her grung race lives on Wildacross, or Wildacross, or whatever the fuck it is.
You want to give me a little bit more information there, King?
Last I was aware, they were like vaguely frog adjacent.
Vi is repeating all of this to the party.
The party can see his outline, and it looks like he's just, dancing, because he's just kind of moving his arms as he talks.
He's yapping.
He's having
Nice.
a yap sesh. That's so valid, King. Thanks for the info.
He creates a flower crown out of nothing and plonks it on Vo's head.
Yo! Nice flower.
So, egg
That's
upset
it.
frog people.
Frog beings, Toby corrects, despite the fact that he knows that Sean can't hear him.
They're frog beings, not frog people.
Potato, potato.
No,
No.
let's not be fantasy racist, please.
No fantasy racism, please, gang. This is a building,
mean-
not racism.
This is a building.
Not racism.
Can we also be meeting at instead, so everyone's at
Yeah, I just have a picture of him.
Is my phone that was still there?
Yep. I don't have a picture of him, so here's Upper Merchant.
Hold on, I have a picture of let me find it.
We're
Oh
at
yeah, I
home,
think I have
guys.
can't
a
edit
picture.
I can't
No, I'll
add
just
to
put
the
it in the
PowerPoint.
chat.
Yeah. Okay,
At
so
one-
everyone arrives at
Da-da-da.
I'll have a double.
Someone was talking and I kept interrupting them. Please go ahead.
That wasn't
Not
me.
low. Ari, I think it was you.
At one point, Cora would like to pull Kami aside and ask if they could have their potions back, or how much Kami would need to get the potions back if Kami keeps saying no.
Kami's probably gonna overprice it.
I know.
Bold of you to assume I still have them.
Kami probably pulls one out of his pockets and drinks it while maintaining eye contact. He then jump boosts out of the way.
Sounds very calming.
This is the only screenshot I found. Of,
I think I have a screenshot
Does
somewhere.
Vi hear that convo?
Yes.
Sure.
She's gonna look at Kami. She's just gonna give him a look of like, you should probably give that back.
Can't really.
Can I have any of the other potions that you didn't just drink?
I don't know where they are.
She's giving him a look still.
Does anyone know where these frog beings live?
No.
Toby said a name. Out of
Name.
character,
Wilder
it's gone.
something.
There you go.
Wilder Cross.
Okay,
Not here.
not here.
Great.
Hold up, I'm finding it.
She's gonna ask Toby how far away he thinks that is.
It's Wilder Cross, and it's basically sorta near where Sanctuary was, but like a couple land masses closer.
That's where it is, gang.
Oh, lovely. Yep.
Why are you thinking of stopping there on the way?
Well, I mean, my wife, technically ex-wife, I don't know these beings, so
Points
How
at
do you know
the
if-
dangerous side quest sign that's also in the paper. This is Toby. He's just pointing at her.
Yeah. Koala also goes and points. Not points, but like just kind of.
Points at that line that says something like "Iris will bend time back. Do this first."
I
it's
mean,
not a
like,
side quest.
surely
No,
should be
but
alright
Iris
for a
would-
couple of days, right?
Yeah, I
Huh?
will take time back so you can go and save the wife.
What was the... This is because
Okay.
Vi didn't hear the name at all, but I know that out of character I know it was Star. The butterfly lady said something that, like,
Star.
time stops when you're in the spot.
When we're in the valley.
Yeah, so, like, that would mean that your wife, or the other dude's wife, would be fine if we went and did that stuff first.
I'm sure, not dude.
I don't know your name.
Toby just kind of looks up at the sky as the moon is starting to rise, and then looks down at his wrist. He's not wearing a watch. He's just being really judgmental.
Right, so the blue-haired boy says
Yeah.
we should go.
We probably should hurry up.
So, Which way do you go back to? How do you get back to Skybound?
Through the tunnels.
Tunnels. Wait. Yeah, because the tridents have gone. So tunnels
And
and
it's not raining.
then yeah, okay, and that.
Can I
Through the
just fly?
tunnels.
Yes, Grain, you can just fly.
Cool.
Cool, we'll
Take
meet
me
you
with you.
there.
So,
Through the tunnels and then through the library teleporter at Questco.
So you walk through the tunnel that goes between the Black Market Rootbound. You make your way out of the tunnel in full, and at least 3 of you fall face first into the pond.
Yuck.
Not me.
Then you clamber your way out of the pond, walk from the farm down. So
Wait.
as you're walking between, I don't have pictures of either of these. I'm sorry.
What are you trying to find
Uh,
pictures of?
It's all good.
They're not in the slideshow. The pathway that's like behind Questco.
Hmm.
As
Oh.
you've turned from the farm towards behind, like the back of the meeting hall, you notice that next to Snurch is the ruins that you were told about that have a new statue in the middle of them.
Vi's gonna go check it out.
Corliss gonna go too.
So as you
Yeah,
get
I'll go have a
closer,
look.
it becomes really obvious that the statue's of a young girl, maybe about 10ish, and she's got kind of curly hair, and the statue's made out of bronze.
Vi pulls out. She knows that Toby made her a flower crown, but she takes one of the flowers out and puts it at the statue.
Toby smiles in approval and then snaps his fingers, and that one flower becomes a bush of flowers. So it's a bush of alliums.
Corla just quickly bows her head in respect.
Is there like a little note on the statue or something like that?
On a closer inspection, you do see that the statue says July Vista on it. And then under it, that it says lost to the flames, but not to our memories.
She feels good about that decision. About
Yeah,
leaving the
that's
flower.
really sweet.
No, not that one.
You said path, and I just went that path.
It's the
Or
path. It's the path between the farm
Oh, that path.
It's all
Okay,
good,
I know what
guys.
path you mean.
and the back of them. Yeah, and it's like the other side of Snurch where there's that cottage that's now ruins because
Yep.
they said so. That one.
Yeah,
After the group has paid polite respects to the new statue of July, you notice
my dice.
something. There's the tiniest little spark of purple, like resting on July's name.
Vi tries to
It's pretty
swat at
obvious.
it.
It doesn't move. It's just a speck of like sparkly purple.
Kitty inspects it and has a closer look at it.
It's a speck of sparkly purple. It has a weird kind of energy around it if you poke it, but like it's purple and it's a sparkly sparkle thing.
Vi does not poke it because she remembers what she saw in her dream and does not poke it. She only swatted at it.
It doesn't move. It's just there.
She
So-
walks
That's
away.
weird.
The group moves on, heading back towards, I assume, Questco to take the shortcut.
Yes,
It's
please.
the only way up. It's sparkly purple. What more do I need to say? So you guys head up through Questco, head back up through the library, and you're now back in Skybound. Woohoo! Hold up, that is not Skybound. There you go.
Would
So-
Vi know where to go?
No, but you do have a bird with you.
Cool.
Yeah,
Grain's just flying in circles and happens to spot you guys and makes his way back over, I assume.
Yeah.
Actually,
Grain,
the only thing
can
she,
you?
the only direction she'd know where to go is probably just to the house.
Yeah.
The house, the TM.
The house.
Yeah, that's like not the way you want to go.
Hey, Grain, can you spot which way to go and tell us which way to go to get to the portal?
Can I lead them in the complete wrong direction?
Well, I mean, the way that Skybound's laid out is if you walk one way, you'll eventually find everything because it's circular.
True.
So,
The longest route to the portal, then.
Grain nods in agreement and lands and begins leading you guys on a tour guide-esque showcase of Skybound, pointing at everything and anything and going, I worked on that, I built that, I didn't get paid for that.
Partway through this, I disappear.
To
I'm
be fair,
waiting at the right spot.
that's probably
yeah.
good for people that aren't from here, that are new. So, Halazia, Des,
So,
welcome to
there-
this place.
Yeah, there will be a map of Skybound, it's just very, very hard to draw.
Yeah. I
So you guys are kind of walking around, and you walk past Parliament, you walk past the courthouse, you walk past the cage, TM.
The
To which Grain
house!
points at and goes, "Birdcage. I don't live there."
Is that why your fridge is empty?
Good observation.
I emptied it.
You walk past the large, like, housing buildings. You walk
The
past
observatory.
the observatory, the theatre.
Oh, we should probably go to that
temple.
theatre at some point.
Why?
Eventually, this is where I have to DM you something, Kitty. Actually, no,
Oh.
it's not. I lied. Never mind. This is the last slide of the PowerPoint. Second to last. Eventually, you happen upon an island that has what looks like a skull with a sword sticking through it.
I think that might be it, guys.
Yep. That's the
The
one.
Have you
so
guys
it's an
seen any other
obsidian-
swords?
It's an obsidian sword with purple decorate and dark red decoration, and it's
I'm sitting
glowing.
on the
and
skull's brow bone. I'm waiting.
yeah, Kami's sitting there drinking another potion he probably stole from Caller.
Yeah.
This one's Dragon's Breath.
What the fuck?
Ugh.
Spicy.
You're just chilling on there, and you guys will kind of walk up to it. But the portal's on the top of the skull, and you guys are on the grass.
Hmm.
You're all
we
kind of
climb up?
standing in front of it. I don't know, can you?
I look at the
I
party
would
and
like
do
to
the L
attempt
on my
to climb it.
forehead.
I also do that.
It is too slippery to climb, so obviously there is another way out.
Can
Do the L on my
I?
forehead.
Can we walk
stick my
inside it?
tongue out. Nah.
I don't know, can you? Walk around it, see what happens.
I want to try and find a jump boost potion in my unlabeled potions.
I've got
I would like to
jump
try walk
boost.
inside it.
Would you like
I
me
want to
to
have a look
roll for
around
this
first,
one?
though.
Okay, what? Okay, roll for potion.
Here.
Shit. Whoops. I just dropped my dice.
Yes, quote unquote dropped.
I did, I just chucked it
Dropped.
into
It's
the
a
wall.
natural one. Oh no.
Dude, I literally accidentally dropped my dice before, and then I accidentally knocked the whole dice tower over.
Oh no!
And I had to re-roll.
Okay, what did you get?
I got a 10.
You pull a purplish, bluish liquid potion thing out of your bag. It's a tiny potion. You drink it. You try and jump, and you realize that this one was slow falling.
Fuck.
You should really label your potions.
They're not labeled
For
when you
anyone
buy them.
else, if you walk around, what do you do?
Alicia,
are you still awake?
Walk into its head.
Yeah, sorry.
Just checking. And so you
I
walk around, and you notice on the back of the skull there is a door.
Let's try that, maybe?
I'm gonna ask the door nicely if it'll open up.
The door does not. The door does not budge.
I try to open the door.
The door opens. It wasn't locked. It's just a door.
I was wondering if you guys are going to spend ages trying to figure out how to unlock the door without trying to open it first.
It's literally the
I will always-
D&D thing where
Yeah.
everyone will like.
There is
Kitty
a
was just
door.
like, I ain't having
I
this.
try
I'm
and
opening
blow
the
it
door."
up.
Yeah, no.
Fireball
I was
the
gonna
door.
try the open sesame spell.
The other option I was gonna do if it didn't open was I was gonna use Mage Hand to be like,
So the door opens and you step inside and you notice that there is a teleportation.
oh, she just
thingy.
jumps on it straight away.
So you poof onto the top of the dragon skull.
It's level.
Welcome. Welcome to our I don't know. Welcome.
Who's in
Oh,
the
wow.
portal?
So you're all now on
Impending
the overworld
doom.
side.
To be fair, I didn't mean to say ow, it's just I said it by accident.
Are we ready to go in?
Yes, let's go.
Vi looks over to Halasia and Des and she goes, "You guys ready to go in?"
I mean, do I have a choice?
I mean, you could choose not to go, but like, what's the fun
I
in that?
could, but exactly.
You all need to go in at the same time, by the way.
Okay.
Should we
Come on,
hold
guys,
hands?
let's do it.
Yeah, we can hold
It's
hands.
buddy
That's okay.
system, but all of us.
We're gonna hold hands.
I want to
Okay.
join in with the holding hands.
Wait, should we roll
join in with
initiative to
holding
see who's
hands.
holding whose hand?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Let's roll
yes.
initiative in general.
Alright, I got
I'm
an 8.
holding my own hand.
I got a 5.
Wait, we're doing
Okay,
initiative?
let's
That's just
go!
a flat
Roll
roll, isn't
initiative,
it?
please.
That's
I
a
got an
flat roll.
8.
13.
It's just to see whose hands you're holding.
And now can everyone please close their eyes for a second? So you all step into the
Is this when you have to DM me something?
Yes, I'm just changing up mine. So just close your eyes for a second, folks.
We're all,
I like how
wait,
the
whose hand am I
location is
holding?
impending
Else?
doom. I
Oh
just
my god,
noticed.
why is it dark?
I'm holding Halasia's hand.
Why is it dark?
It's so dark.
I
Okay,
can't
so
do
you guys
this.
get through the portal, and everyone's immediately slightly nauseous, and then you step out of the portal through a pure white sword. I'm gonna give Kitty a split second to get this on the sword.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You can do this, Kitty.
You got it.
Boom. Boom. Picture.
Kitty is holding Cordella's hand. Cordella is holding Lazia's hand.
I forgot to put mine in there.
Play.
Now, Kitty is holding Vi's hand. Vi is holding
Call this.
Oh my god.
You're all in a kind of gaggle. I'm not counting. Lowest to highest, basically. So you step through, and
Oh, I'm holding Grain's hand.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly you're on a
Yeah.
platform.
There you are. You're the next. Like,
You look up as you walk through, and you've just walked out of a pure white portal.
Ooh.
Not obsidian, like
Huh.
how portals should work. It's pure white. It is also a sword. You look down, and in those leaf shapes underneath you are 4 viewpoints to the void.
Ooh.
Okay.
And if you continue forward and you walk down the steps,
Yes.
Mhm.
What if I held your tail, Kami?
Fine. He does
So-
the thing of like he turns around and he's like, oh, never mind.
what do you all do? You have now arrived here.
Vi's
we will
gonna
go
try
from
and... Oh, never mind.
We're gonna go from lowest to highest. So, Kitty, what do you do?
I look out to see if I can see anything, and if I don't see anything, I look over the edge.
So, at the edge of this island, you can see some weird kind of pillars. But if you look directly over the edge, all you see is water. And it's also kind of misty. But the water is glowing.
Ooh.
And very, very clearly, there is nothing underneath it.
Oh. Love that. Fun.
Okay, who rolled the next highest? Squiddy, what do you do?
Woody tries to go to the ocean, to go over to the water to go for a swim, but decides against it as he is unsure of what is there.
Smart.
For
Vitality, what
once,
do you
Woody
do?
is smart.
Fi's trying to look around for Toby.
Toby is following behind and
Okay,
looks
so-
very generally unimpressed with this place.
Okay, so Toby is there. Okay, cool. Then she's kind of like, because of the dream, she keeps like, she's kind of like walking in a circle, trying to make sure that she's looking at every angle.
Okay, cool. Grain, what do you do?
Gonna fly to like, on top of the portal where there's like, there looks like
The
a perchy
sword.
thing. Yeah,
The
just on
sword,
top of the
yeah,
sword to
fly
see
up.
a like aerial view, and also just yell out into
Again.
the general distance, "Hello."
Your hello echoes for quite a
Ooh.
lot.
Do I
you
see
can't
anything in
much.
general distance,
You
or
can
just
you can only really
fog?
see water with some.
Did Grain
Like-
take his
like-
invis potion?
No, I didn't have one. I purposely didn't take one.
Okay, Caller, what do you do?
Well, originally I had an idea, but I think I need to do something else. Koala yells out to Grain and says, "Come down here and take this invis potion. You need to take this, or you're gonna put us all in danger."
Sounds
Lob
like
it at
fun.
him. Make it a splash
Throw it.
Valencia,
potion.
what do you do?
Throw it in.
Hello?
What do you do?
Amazia?
Can't hear you.
Did they die?
Your
You
mic
alive,
is
man?
wrong.
You might want to reload.
Oh,
if you're-
me! Sorry.
Yes, you. Okay, cool.
Amazia.
I am here. I'm still holding on to Vi's hand, but I do take a quick look over to Squiddy and consider pushing him in. Just for shits and
Whoa.
gigs.
Okay,
Whoa.
Sean, what do you do?
Woody is scared.
Sean walks around the edge of the island, the whole way of the island, to see if there's anything to float on the water nearby that we could probably throw a rope
So-
at or something.
So, Sean, what you notice during your little peruse around the edge is those archways. There's 4 of them at the cardinal directions. One of them has a small bridge that looks like a mossy rope bridge. One has a bridge that you can faintly make the outline out of. Another has a bridge that looks like fire and nether bricks. And the other has a bridge that looks like a beach jetty.
I think we should go to the fire one, guys.
Hold up. We haven't got
So
there yet.
you explain all the bridges out to everyone.
It's
Kami,
coming.
what do you do? And then Des, what do you do? Because you didn't say a number.
I hang around Vi, and then I'm also like rummaging in my satchels, and I pull out a half empty jump boost potion, and I like sneakily force it into Vi's hand, just being like, "Here you go."
Yo.
I'm gonna assume Des is asleep.
Can I do one thing?
Is
Mhm.
not asleep.
Do
You know,
typing.
Oh, no, Des is awake.
You know the empty bottle that she had from the first? Actually, no, fuck that. She's gonna throw a coin in there. In the water. To see what happens.
The coin fizzles out of existence. Like, it melts.
Oh wow, that's a great thing you didn't go
Right.
swimming.
No one touch the water.
Was
Aw,
not
but I
planning.
want to go for a swim.
Did you see what happened to the coin?
It'll be the last swim of your life if you do.
Yeah, but I'm a squid. I haven't touched water in so long.
Behind you, you hear
You'll know
quiet
how I feel
shuffle.
when I touch water.
Quiet shuffle.
Oh,
Oh, no.
guys.
Like, almost
it comes.
footsteps, but not quite. At him.
Sup?
Who is that?
Hello?
Hello.
In front of you is an individual who is half like pitch black, half pitch white. Their face is split evenly in the middle. The rest of them seems to be. They are wearing clothes that are the opposite color on the opposite side. Their hair is the same, and they have one bright white eye, and one very, very, very dark eye.
Ooh.
They look directly at Grain.
Oh god.
You're not
here we go.
No
supposed to
fucking
be here
shot.
this early.
What do you mean?
You're exiled. You're not supposed to be here yet.
I've never been here. What do you mean I'm exiled?
Come off it. Come off it, Chaos. You
Huh?
aren't supposed to be here.
What?
Are you just trying to like lie to me like I lie to everyone else? Because like it's not working.
The being in front of you kind of just floats. You're in my domain. Why would I lie to you?
Well, you're trying to tell me I'm the so-called chaos, and I think I would know.
Oh no, you did it. You wouldn't. We had time erase your memories. After all, you did blow up Valley. We're still a little bit pissed about that.
How did you do that?
Who are you?
I am Road, god of crossroads and portals.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Mo.
Hi,
No,
Rose.
I think you're
hello,
god of
Paul.
lies, given you're trying to tell me I'm a god that I'm not.
No, if anyone's lies, it's you.
Damn. You really are chaos, aren't you?
I think I would know if I was chaos.
Would you?
I mean,
When we
your
can
memories.
bend your memories at a whim? Why do you think Iris doesn't like hanging out with you? She feels guilty.
I
Why
assume
do
she
you
was
think you-
kind of sick of having to reset time every like 5 minutes.
Why do you think every god has greeted you with, oh god, not you? Or some variation?
A lot of them said I used to be their co-worker. I just assumed that I'd annoyed them somehow. Like,
Yes,
I don't know.
this was your workplace. You got fucking kicked out.
No.
Just
I think yes. Oh well, welcome home then, Chaos.
I don't. This isn't
Don't
home. I
enjoy
don't
your
know what you
stay.
mean. Well, now I want to say I will enjoy it just to spite you.
Oh, believe me, if you enjoy it too much, a certain F will be happy to end your plans, whatever they are.
Oh yeah, the wire in the sky.
Oh boy.
Ah, you mean fate? Yeah.
Don't say it.
Yes, of course I mean fate.
Ooh.
They're everywhere and
Oh my
nowhere and
God.
nowhere.
Vi turns
Oh,
around.
come off it. They're not gonna appear. I've already had an argument with them today. They don't want to deal with me again.
Well, then why would they show up if they don't care?
Oh, they'll show up the second you leave my domain. You see those little bridges? One north, one south, one east, one west.
Yeah.
Over there. And over
They
there.
point.
And that way.
Yes, correct. I'm glad you know how a compass works, Sean. Or is it egg?
Yes.
Hmm,
Sean for
interesting.
now.
I see. Well, if you follow the direction, of course, in a boat, you will find that they take you towards the home base, I guess you could say, of each element. Godly element, perhaps.
Ooh.
But you will find on the way, signposted, marked with things that represent them, some directions of some sorts. Of course, chaos is off the path towards nature. To the right, I do believe. Not that it's been occupied in a very long while. Might I add, chaos? Your choice in trees is abhorrent. They are so ugly.
Grain is looking around, being like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?"
You. Bitch.
Vi is very visibly getting very mad at how Rhoda's talking to Grain and to Grain's face, and is very like giving the big-eyed stare. At Road. A very
Road
unhappy
makes-
expression.
Road makes direct eye contact with Vi, and probably notices the slightest flash of white coming from the book that's in Road's hand.
Can I steal the book?
No, no, you cannot.
Can I try to steal the book?
Your hands
You
get
attempt,
swollen, man.
and Road hits you with it.
Guys, we really need to stop this bird abuse.
It's kind of funny though.
To be fair, stealing from a god is not a good idea.
Just the pause. It's kind of funny though.
To which
Well, if you
Road
ask
says,
Road, I'm a god, which I'm not, but like.
Road just says, "Have caution, Chaos, and drink your invisibility before anyone who really isn't a fan sees you."
Can I throw an invisibility potion at them in retaliation?
You can, but it won't do anything.
Ah.
Do it for the satisfaction.
I'm doing it anyway.
Satisfaction.
I'm disappointed it's not working, but I'm doing it
Stand
anyway.
your ground, bitch.
For one, Road is floating. For two, it just kind of shatters, and congrats, no potion for you.
The profits
Worth
may
it.
have been lost, but the emotional strength was. Mwah.
Road's just kind of
Fuck yeah.
staring at Graham with arms crossed and goes, "This is why you got exiled."
Vi is standing there with her hands mimicking Road, going me 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 me.
Koala is standing there just kind of trying to hold the potion out. It's
I
like,
feel like we
take
shouldn't
it.
piss off these beings.
Road kind of just rolls her eyes. Anyhow, rolls their eyes. Sorry. Anyhow, anyone have any questions that isn't chaos?
How do we
I
get
don't-
boats?
Oh, they appear when you stand on the edge of the little bridge.
Oh, lovely.
This place is magic, kind of.
Well, that's helpful.
Well, it is and it isn't. It's kind of like it's an anomaly. We'll call it an anomaly.
Well, adding on to that then, I mean, obviously we saw the coin got absolutely fucking murked. So if we touch the water, are we just gonna get absolutely destroyed too, or?
Yeah, don't touch the water. It will dissolve you.
Slay.
Lovely.
Good thing we tried that with the coin first.
Yeah.
You made me
Yeah.
so tempted just to try and touch the water. Just
I wanted to splash.
But I want to
Grain, do you
swim.
touch the water?
yeah, let's touch the water. Let's see what
No!
happens.
Oh,
You
So Grain
idiot.
leans down and touches the water, and nothing happens to him.
You see, I told you they were god of lies.
Well, you can't
No,
make
you can only
allegations
touch
now.
it because you're God.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Yeah.
that gods are immune to this shit.
Guys, somebody
How would
touch
you
it.
know? You haven't touched it.
no,
Squiddy, this is your
no,
chance.
No,
thank you, that would-
no. We're not
Vitality,
doing
you
that.
can touch it.
I throw a piece of meat in.
Diz touches the water. It doesn't do anything to Diz other than sting a bit. And Road does say, Demigod, I would suggest not poking the waters of Valley.
I throw a piece of
Vi,
meat in the water.
Vi feels challenged by Caller and proceeds to touch it.
No.
No, Koala instantly pulls Vi away as soon as Koala realizes that Vi's gonna do that.
So Vi's fingertips do touch the water, and she feels a kind of like bad allergic reaction level stinging sensation.
Cool, don't touch
Cool.
the water, gang.
What's the status on Kami's meat?
Yeah. I threw
Kami's meat
in.
is gone. It is dissolved. No meat for Kami.
Meat off the bone, for real.
Meat on the bone. It's
Is
now
the
off.
bone still there, or is it just
I
nothing?
wonder what will happen.
It is
to
off
my
the bone.
bones.
Actually, yeah, what happens to the
Road-
bone on the meat?
Let's not touch the
The bone is also gone. Road
Okay,
is
don't
also just
touch it.
Road is just standing there with their arms crossed, going, "This is like working with children all over again."
again.
Vi
How close
proceeds
is Road to the
to,
water?
to do the
Road
me,
is
me,
like
me, me,
kind
me.
of floating behind you guys.
Can I just try and splash them with the water?
It does
Surely.
nothing to them.
Vi is still
Damn.
going me, 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 me every time Road says something.
With a really bad allergic reaction on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Road opens their book, summons a fancy looking pen out of nowhere, and begins writing something down.
Can I try and read what they've got written in their book?
They float higher, so you can't see.
Well,
After
Sky's
um,
below
Stop
float. I have
Um,
after Vi touched the water and got the allergic reaction, Kami like instantly just grabs their arm and like covers their hand in something. That's what he does when he gets rained on. He's like, nope, I'm not doing this today.
If I had to immediately use the other hand to go,
while all this is happening, Sean's trying to get a boat to appear.
Sean, which bridge are you on, Sean?
I'm on the fire bridge.
So you're walking between the cobbles of Netherbrick and yeah, we are about to finish, by the way. Between the cobbles of Netherbrick and the pieces of magma that have been turned into tile and these tiles that look like flames. The second you step on the closest bit of bridge to the water, a boat appears in front of you. It is a two-seater boat that has oars. If more of you stand on the edge, the boat will appear bigger.
what end were
That
we
is
standing
where we are going to leave it. So you are all on the island of Road, so the island of Crossroads
Oh.
and Portals.
There it
I
goes.
would suggest keeping track of which island you are on and where the islands are in relativity to each other. You never know, having a completed map may win you favors. That brings us to the end of session 15. I'm sorry it's a bit shorter. I have shit to do tomorrow, plus PC hasn't been working.
all
Yeah.
good. I'm going to end stream now, so I'll be back in a minute. And on that note, we're going to end. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, everyone, and I will see you all on Tuesday for I'm not sure yet, as is usually the case. You guys enjoyed. I really like the hang on, well actually this picture's really amazing, but I really like the location Impending Doom as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed session 15. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye.